Gomoseley Radio.
Wake up!
Rise and shine. It's a new day on Gomoseley Radio.
It is 6 o'clock all across Guyana and the Eastern Caribbean. Good morning. Welcome down to Gomoseley Radio and welcome to New Day. Just about 2 minutes after the 6 o'clock hour on this Wednesday morning. It is the 29th day of July in the year 2026. Good morning to you and welcome down to Gomoseley Radio and the start of a new day. With me, Gordon Mosley, and Mike's side is Alana Bose. Good morning to you, Alana.
Good morning, Gordon.
How are you doing this morning? Good?
I'm good. How are you today?
I'm going pretty good. Can't complain.
Happy to hear that.
All right. And we've got the Mixmaster Tony back at the controls this morning. He'll be mixing up the ones and threes for us this morning, giving us good vibes to get us through the start of this new day. It's Wednesday, so you know that someday we are snap dab in the middle of the week. Getting ready to slide on into the weekend already. But on the outside conditions today, we've got 26 degrees Celsius out there. Mostly clear skies expected across Georgetown and most of Guyana today, according to AccuWeather.com. Your full weather forecast coming up at about 6:30 this morning. But before all that, at 5 minutes after 6 o'clock, we're going to have that first check of the news here on Gomoseley Radio. But at 3 minutes after 6, it's time to get up and get going on this new day.
Wake up to Gordon, Alana, and Mixmaster Tony on New Day.
You see it? You see it? Sassy, I am Prince of Peace. Tell you just be nice and leave it up, me nah lie. Rejoice and praise Rastafari. Just be nice and leave it up, me nah lie. Rejoice and praise Rastafari. Some fighting for power when love leaves the multitude. Every second, every hour, children calling out for food. They want to go to school in clean clothes and pretty shoes. Give us now because mama said promises are comfort to a fool. Teach them to love them one another. Love stop them from killing off each other. Follow the words of your fathers and your mothers. To hurt yourself and tell you down your mother. Hey, just murderer, blood is on your shoulder. Kill like today, you cannot kill like tomorrow. Murder, your inside must see Allah. How does it feel to take the life of another? Murderer, blood upon your shoulder. Kill me today, you cannot kill like tomorrow. Murder, your inside must see Allah. How does it feel to take a life? You can hide from man, but not your conscience. Oh no, you be brothers around, take the wine of violence. Allow yourself to be conquered by the serpent. Why you disobey the first commandment? Walk through the valley, I fear no pestilence. That is my weakness, and him and me evidence. Lift up my eyes from whence cometh death. Them could have never escaped this.
Your mornings are a whole lot better.
Wake up, yo!
With New Day on Gomoseley Radio.
Time check for you, 5 minutes after the 6 o'clock hour. Time for that first check of the news here on Gomoseley Radio.
This is Gomoseley Radio, the sound of now.
Yeah, man.
With the first check of the news today, I am Alana Bose. Good morning. Amid widespread public criticism, the Director of Public Prosecutions, Senior Counsel Shalimar Ali Haq, has defended her position to institute murder charges against the 2 crew members and the goods superintendent of the ill-fated MV Barima vessel, which claimed the lives of over 70 persons, with dozens more still missing. In a statement, the DPP's office reminded that it remains an independent office under Article 187 of the Constitution and shall not be subject to the direction and control of any other person or authority. The DPP's office said in the exercise of those powers, it reviewed a police file in relation to the MV Barima tragedy and duly advised for the institution of the charges of murder against the captain of the vessel, Kevin Price, chief mate Rondell Dwayne Roberts, and the goods superintendent of Transport and Harbors Department, Delon Granderson. According to the DPP, the decision to do so was based upon careful consideration of the evidence presented, the relevant principles of law involved, case law authorities from the United Kingdom, Commonwealth jurisdictions, the European Court of Human Rights, and public policy considerations. The DPP said she has noted the impending establishment of an independent commission of inquiry by the President and noted that the business of this commission of inquiry will not affect the prosecution of the charge instituted, noted that they can proceed simultaneously as was done in the cases of the piracy charges in the Berbice matter in 2018 and the fraud charges in the 2020 regional and general elections. She said, given the unprecedented magnitude of the matter, coupled with public interest factors, the prosecution will be conducted with due consideration of the work of the Commission of Inquiry. The government of Guyana is turning to the family members of those who perished in the MV Barima ferry tragedy to assist in its final decision on whether or not to salvage the sunken ferry, which remains on the ocean bed offshore Essequibo. With the divers who were supporting the search and recovery operations suspending their activities at the site of the sunken vessel, the government will make a final decision on the salvaging of the vessel. At a press conference last evening, Prime Minister Mark Phillips told reporters that the government has received multiple international offers to assist in the salvaging of the vessel, but it will ultimately decide on that based on the recommendation from the grieving family members. The Prime Minister said a number of family members have indicated that they prefer for the site of the tragedy to become a memorial site. Questioned about the upcoming Commission of Inquiry and whether valuable information and evidence may be needed from the sunken vessel, the Prime Minister said the Commission of Inquiry will go ahead with its work whether or not there is a salvaging of the vessel. He repeatedly states that it is the wishes of the family members that will be considered in the government's decision. News source understands that the government has already started to distribute a questionnaire document to the grieving family members on the issue. With the possibility of some family members wanting the vessel to be salvaged, while others might prefer it to remain where it is, the Prime Minister said a conflict resolution expert might have to be brought in to address such a possibility. The government of Guyana has tabled the revised Gaming Authority bill as it moves to tighten regulations and reform taxation to curb the rise of gambling activities. The legislation seeks to tighten the regulation of gaming activities through betting shops and mobile applications. In recent years, the government has been pointing to the negative effects of online betting games, which have been sweeping across communities. Attorney General Anil Nandlal is piloting the bill, and he told the National Assembly on Monday that the legislation will regulate casinos and online betting in Guyana. The government has also taken issue with the number of sport betting shops that are being opened in various communities across the country. Once passed, the legislation will also regulate equipment, promote responsible gaming, and establish a responsible gaming fund, and implement anti-money laundering and counter the financing of terrorism obligations in the gaming sector to provide for the administrative penalties and enforcement measures. The bill is expected to be referred to a special select committee at the next sitting of the National Assembly, which will allow for a detailed examination of its provisions and provide an opportunity for further consideration of measures aimed at strengthening the regulatory framework governing the gaming industry. The Attorney General has said the reforms are intended to respond to growing concerns over the industry's expansion while addressing its social and economic impact on communities across Guyana. And finally, in the news at this time internationally, President Donald Trump held separate meetings with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu yesterday, which the White House described as positive and productive. The two leaders were in Washington to attend the funeral of Senator Lindsey Graham, a staunch supporter of Israel and advocate for U.S. aid to Ukraine, who died earlier this month. Zelensky and Trump discussed Kiev's hope that the U.S. would help bolster its air defenses, although no formal commitment has so far been announced. Netanyahu, for his part, arrived at a time when the U.S.-Israel ties have been frayed by diverging views on Iran. Ahead of the visit, Zelensky was expected to press Trump to follow through on a promise that he made at this month's NATO summit to grant Ukraine a license to produce Patriot interceptor missiles. Ukraine has long-sought American Patriot missiles, which Kiev says could be used to defend Ukrainian cities from escalating Russian drone and ballistic missile attacks across the country. But the closed-door meeting ended without any firm announcement over U.S. military assistance to Ukraine. And that's the news of the moment. For a check of the day's news all day, visit newssourcegy.com.
With Gomoseley Radio, you're always on with the sound of now.
Now in stock at Imperial Trading, the Dodson Water and Ice Dispenser. Enjoy hot, fresh, and cold water anytime. Plus, a built-in bullet ice maker. It's durable, energy efficient, bottom load, and designed with a child safety lock. Perfect for your home or office. Wholesale and retail options available now. Visit 73 Durban Street, Lodge, Georgetown, or call 721-3195. Get the Dodson Water and Ice Dispenser today, exclusively at Imperial Trading.
On Friday, July 31st, Kubernsky Entertainment presents Elevate the Ascension at Maltino's Ground. Thomas Lance featuring DJ Mal from New York, MC Fire Kyle from Houston, the Super Youth from Trinidad, plus Selector Diamond, Country Boy, Selector Biggs, Mixmaster Tony, and more.
We outside.
Tickets are available now on the Pot Salt app. Early bird tickets are just $3,000. General admission $5,000, with VIP packages also available. Don't miss the vibe. Don't miss the energy. Elevate the Ascension, July 31st. Sponsored by GT Beer, Classic Beer, Maximum Vodka, Jay's Mining, and Gomoseley Radio.
Let's jam. Pan Jam is back. Pan Jazz Concerts presents Pan Jam Folklore, Saturday, August 8th at the Railway Courtyard. Journey into a world where steel pan and culture bring legends to life. Featuring Guyana's Soca King, Jomo Primo, Nikita, Mark Batson, steel pan sensation Charles out of St. Lucia, Plates and Daniels, Lyndon Cupidor, and many more. Feel the energy as the Parkside Steel Orchestra and the Pan Groove Steel Orchestra clash and bring the vibes. General tickets cost $8,500 and $30,000 for VIP and are available at Roger's Exclusive, Font Roger Building, Jogo Bonito, Gorilla Nano Brewery, all Massey Stores location countrywide, and on the Pot Salt events at Pan Jam Folklore, August 8th at the Railway Courtyard, sponsored by Absolute, Jameson, the Guyana Tourism Authority, 592 Teens, Purple Acai, and Gomoseley Radio. Pan Jam Folklore.
Pizza just the way you like it. You already know we the Pizza King. One bite into flavor and thin crust makes you wanna say, hey, nobody do it like we do. Every single bite and you can taste the flavor coming through. Every day is fresh ingredients. Guyana, we wanna show you how much we love you. Feel the love, Mario. Pizza just the way you like it. You already know we the Pizza King. One bite into flavor and thin crust makes
Super 6 is the jackpot game with the biggest cash payout, and it's very simple and easy to play. With increased chances of winning, just pick any 6 numbers from 1 to 28, or buy a quick pick and you can be a jackpot winner. Get 6 numbers and you can win the jackpot. Match 5 numbers plus the bonus ball and be a winner. You're still a winner if you match 5 numbers, 4 numbers, or even 3 numbers plus the bonus ball. Get a free ticket if you match the letter. Drawing twice per week. You never want to miss your chance at being a jackpot winner. So, remember, a ticket a day can make you rich today.
Did you hear? Optical vouchers are open to all ages. everybody, so bring them to Optic Neon. At Optic Neon, you'll find a wide selection of stylish frames, quality lenses, and expert services to help you see clearly and look great. If you received an optical voucher, our team will guide you through the process. Stop by Optic Neon today and make the most of your voucher. We'd love to see you at Neon.
This is Gomoseley Radio, the sound of now.
50 minutes after the 6 o'clock hour, of course, you're locked in here to Gomoseley Radio's New Day on this Wednesday morning. Pretty nice morning here in Georgetown. Let me know what the weather is like in your neck of the woods on this Wednesday. I think they had some light showers in some parts of the city last evening. Not where you were?
I was knocked out. Wouldn't be able
A
to
little
tell
drizzle
you.
just moved over, nothing much. But listen, we're ready to get on with this new day today. Coming up at 6:30 this morning, of course, we're going to check out your weather forecast for today, bring you up to date on what's happening with your weather. Then we're going to turn our attention to your health at 6:45.
And we're still taking care of your lungs. And so this morning we want to tell you all about protecting your lungs from dust, fumes, and air pollution. This goes for the regular Joes like you and I, Gordon, but it also goes for persons that work.
The regular what, like who?
Regular Joes like you and I.
Oh.
And then, of
Not
course,
regular Joe, but...
and then, of course, for the persons who work in those, construction sectors or demolition and that kind of thing, where they're in contact with that way more often than we would be. Of course, at 7 o'clock, it's a detailed check of the news. And then after 7 this morning, we open up the telephone lines because we will have our question of the day. And so we'd want to connect with you for that. At 7:45, we check in with Optic Neon, Dion around that time. They've got a couple of things going on and they want to remind you about it. 8 o'clock, it's a third check of the news. And then after 8 this morning, GBTI stopping by to talk all about their new mortgage pricing that they've got going on and why you need to be a GBTI customer. So that comes up at 8:15 this morning. Of course, around 8:45, 8:30 there around, we're going to give you your pick a side for today. And then, of course, all throughout the show, you're going to get really great music. Like Gordon mentioned earlier this morning, it is Wednesday morning. We are smack dab in the middle of the week, sliding on down into the weekend, but also sliding down to the end of July. That's right. July comes to an end on Friday. And, we're scratching our heads wondering where the time's going, but we got to do what we got to do. And so we're going to get you up, we're going to get you moving, and we want to thank you for choosing Gomoseley Radio, and thank you for choosing to wake up with us here on a new day.
Selassie, sir, educate yourself, don't dedicate yourself to nothing where you go put your body self, yeah. I know you by yourself, locked up in a cell, asking how did you get expelled, yeah. It was you and your ignorance, while the police and the soldier and the vigilant, yeah. You want a good deliverance, but it was ignorance fighting ignorance, yes. Yeah, mix intelligence with negligence. Thinking man that no make sense. Now I can't mix intelligence with negligence. So my bubble you go all a reverence. Boy, can't mix intelligence with negligence. Me no business about the dollars and the cents. Yeah, can't mix intelligence with negligence. Negativity with a common offense.
This is gathering time. This is gathering time. Yeah, sit down on the corner and laugh. Oh, I've got to get myself together. Face the wet and dusty weather. My high rates has got to be so high. Cause sometimes it's rough, real rough. Another time it's tough, real tough. But I am planned to sit down with a puff. I've got to do something. Help us always be giving to those who help themselves. In planning to be no stock up on your shelf. As faithful as I want to be,
Wake up to Gordon, Alana, and Mixmaster Tony on New Day.
And this I know, so got to get myself together. Face the wet and dusty weather. My high rates has got to be so high.
soul of Ethiopia. Yeah. Don't let them suffer no more.
Oh, lady.
Give them food, clothes, and shelter. Believe me. Don't let them stay locked behind the door. No. Night and day on the plantation. Believe me.
Download the Gomoseley Radio app in your Play Store and App Store and keep us on.
Hey, this one is called Lover's Choice. Never know you would I really feel so nice, love sponge. I don't wanna let you go. With you I'm in no hurry. Oh no, this one is called Lover's Choice. Never know you would I really feel so nice, love sponge. I don't wanna let you go. With you I'm in no hurry. You're lovable, kissable, desire the inevitable. Without your sweet caress, I'm so damn miserable. Touch your finesse, feel far off you go. See you walk away, saying my eyes in stores. You're traceable, lookable. All the man them after you, they claim you do something they just can't explain to the brain. Yeah, man shouldn't have no complaint. Oh no, this one is called Lover's Choice. I never know you would I really feel so nice, love sponge. I don't wanna let you go. With you I'm in no hurry. I just works when you see the rain fall. Works, blessings overall. I just works when you see the sunshine. Works, blessings every time. I just works when you see the rain fall. Works, blessings overall. I just works when you see the sunshine. Works, blessings.
I used to think that I could not go on. Life is nothing but a long song.
Mix Master Tony.
Now I know the meaning of true love. I'm leaning on the everlasting arms. If I can see it, then I can do it. If I just believe in it, there's nothing to it. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. See me running through that open door. I believe I can fly. I believe I can fly.
Somebody please tell me no. Oh, Master God, world around you. Put the war back and praise God, yeah, me son, tell me no. Oh, Papa Jesus, world around. Make we come together, how the Father soon come. There was a beginning, so there must be an end. Let us build a better day for our grandchildren. And look in our heart and see where we can mend. Where food is concerned, there is a problem. Woman can't find food, feed the children. While the rich man have the chicken back and feed the dog them. But whoa, beyond to them, he who writes against poor people shall perish in the end. Tell me no. Oh, Master God, world around you. Put the war back and praise God, yeah, me son, me want to. Oh, Papa Jesus, world around. Make we come together, now the Father, Son,
I never ask you, not know what you tell me. I beg you daily to cease and still you keep talking. Me granny tell me from your little baby, he that keep at his mouth shall stay out of problem. It seems like it was a despise her. Don't believe you, you're wicked. Oh, man. Yes. You tell me, woman, tell me you have another lady. Then you tell me, say she have a man will live a high rise. Murder amount of my seed. And something when you is a news carrying jail. So I ain't carrying on. No, you know that. Chatter with me, well, chatter of me, mount murder of big infam. Oh, Jay. Your mouth a go put you in a problem. Deep, deep problem. Nobody never tell. Mama word. Oh, Jay.
Alright.
Your mouth a go put you in a problem.
It's gonna be a cold winter. It's gonna be a cold winter. Yeah.
Our mornings are a whole lot better.
Wake up, yo!
With New Day on Gomoseley Radio. Wake up to Gordon, Alana, and Mixmaster Tony on New Day.
Hot summer. It's gonna be a hot summer. Yeah. The boys and the girls are going to the movies. The boys and the girls are going to the movies. But I've got to stay at home because my baby, she's not here. So I've got to find a girl.
Download the Gomoseley Radio app in your Play Store and App Store and keep us on. Mixmaster Tony.
Burn down the walls of Babylon. Redemption, repatriation, reparation. Emancipation. It's the must. Judgment. Moving on. Trotting on. Trotting on. Trot along. Being the man. Bubble man. Well, so many years down in Babylon, but I stop keep moving on. Moving on, moving on, moving on. So many years down in Babylon, but I stop keep moving on. Judgment, well, say plain truths in my mind. Say with your war and your evil's crime, well I've been warning them time after time, and still none of them never pay me no mind. But I know if I seek, then I know I will find. And the mountain is steep, but I still have to climb. I'm going over 7 miles of Black Star Line. I see Babylon, them all around out the time. I keep a lot of run out from them to no single mine. Break them, burn them, teach them, show them. Where's the fire with the love? Where's the blessing from God? Blessed soul, most high,
Wake up to Gordon, Alana, and Mixmaster Tony on New Day.
Have I sinned? Have I told a lie? What did I do to make you cry? Somebody help me to get home again. Give me one more chance to renew our romance. This love reminds me times have been
It is 6:30 all across the country. Time for that check of your weather forecast for today. Compliments of the good folks at the Guyana Hydromet office.
And they're saying for today, Wednesday, July 29, we can expect some morning showers over coastal regions 3 to 5, isolated to scattered afternoon showers and thunder showers over regions 1 to 6, 7, and those inland areas. Rainfall is going to range from 5 to 25 millimeters, and the temperatures should feel around 29 to 31 degrees Celsius out here on the coastline and 31 to 33 degrees Celsius in those inland areas. But you know how it goes. Yesterday we told you might see a drizzle or two. Today we're telling you about morning showers over the coastal regions and possible thunder showers in those inland areas. But you're going to want to play it by ear, just in case, because, you know, the weather forecasters be telling us one thing and then another thing happens entirely. But yeah, so that's a check of your weather forecast with the best wishes of the Hydromet Service out of the Ministry of Agriculture.
I like the song that's playing in the background there, Knock, Knock, Knocking on Heaven's Door. I always remember back in the days in Linden, there was a band called Cannonballs, and they were playing at a show. And if my memory serves me right, Charmin Blackman was singing one night with them. This is like years ago. I was small. There was the MSC Fair. During the MSC Fair, there would be a stage show with a pageant, and Cannonballs was a big band back in the days, and they liked singing this song. Knock, knock, knocking. The Charmin was doing a little dance.
Yeah, I can visualize it.
Like, who was the... Don't even want to call how many years ago it was. Quite a long time ago.
Not enough fingers.
Back in the days of the MSC Fair up there in Linden. Good morning to all my beautiful Linden people this morning. Wishing you all the best. Hope you'll be having a terrific day today. Wherever you're waking up this morning across that beautiful bauxite tongue of ours. Wishing you a wonderful day. Good morning too to all the listeners all across the country. Hoping you'll be having a wonderful day here on Gomoseley Radio. Time check for you, 6:32 in the morning time. This is Gomoseley Radio.
I heard him say, Mama, take this badge off of me. I can't use it anymore. It's getting dark, too dark to see. I feel I'm knocking on heaven's door. And right now, I'm knocking on a heaven's door, boy. Knocking on a heaven's door. Knocking on a heaven's door, boy. Knocking on a heaven's door.
Wake up to Gordon, Alana, and Mixmaster Tony on New Day.
It must have broke your poorly law when the boys used to say, you look there in the dark. But now they give all they learned in school to be somewhere in the dark with you. Oh, the teacher would ask a question and you would always raise your grade. One can be doing the work while another gaining the glory. And how long will builders and architects of Africa build for another? I know the West will crumble one day. So just say, so I not stay. I had a way home to the motherland. That's where I belong, yes. I had a way home. Africa for Africa. I had a way home. Europe for Europea. I had a way home. Asia for the Asia. I had a way home. America see that man a bonfire pan a leaders. Nothing with full nine, nothing with faders. Man a move like tailpipe and wavers. Don't get to run together. So I know it's up no med me, sire.
The sun is out, the sun is risen, and the new day is feeling good.
See some greens and some items to one thing. See it, man a bonfire pan a leaders. Nothing with full nine, nothing with faders. Man a move like tailpipe and wavers. Don't get to run together. See it, man a bonfire pan a leaders. No mutton, no cow, no pig, no chatters. Man a move like tailpipe and wavers. Just be wise. Ice green and gold in a me pot. Hey, I strictly that. Deny a man a yacht. Get me fire stick and me stone. Cause the man a bone a fire pan a meat and a bone. Well, I bone all bone sugar. We go against Toki and down a King Boga. Because you got the little fast food over vegetable. You be a down a your pot. Hey, I see my cause. Man a bone fire pan a get us. Nothing with bone and nothing with feathers. Like tail pipe and wavers.
Well, I say sweet to my brain, relaxing to my nerves. Keep me sailing and I will be ill for ride and smoke them your herbs. Sweet to my brain, relaxing to my nerves. Keep me sailing and I will be ill for ride and smoke them your herbs. Fireplace all throughout the days. Babylon I go down. Enter the voice and give them praise. Come strike up the tongue. Open up your hands, judgment declare. Blaze up the chillum. Sayonara is all but clear.
Rock me nice and easy. Rock me nice and slow. I in the early morning, and you turn me on, so let the good times roll. I said them try to separate we, but me no wanna be smoke.
6:38 across the country. Let me say good morning to all those early morning drivers in the roadways. Please take your time in the country's roadways. We're reading about an early morning fatal accident along that Ogle to Eccles roadway. A taxi driver losing his life this morning in a smash up out there with a truck or something. So please be careful on the roadways this morning. Take your time as you get around town. Just slow it down today, okay? 6:39 all across the country.
I wonder if for me alone, one burning every time. I said, give me the grade, I tell you, it's the perfect tree. And let it light up in my brain, my brother. Strictly herbs for me. I love my Rastaman, it's the perfect tree. I love my Rastaman.
Haven't I told you, Jah gon' bless us and make us strong? I trust that we'll be there someday to come.
Hey, just a few little songs for you to meditate. That's a pretty moment.
And Mixmaster Tony on New Day.
Come on. But I told you, Jah gon' bless us and to make us strong. I trust that you gon' get there this day to come. Yeah, I never doubted. I keep the faith all along. I'm good person, humble servant. All you beautiful people, come, you solely deserve all the best there is. And I've got all the love to give. Don't you know love is all there is? Emperor Selassie, I'm God of the village, yeah.
Listen me talking.
prison of loneliness, searching to find some peace and rest.
Connect all day on Go Moseley Radio. www.gomoseleyradio.com.
Now I'm a prisoner of loneliness. Said I'm a prisoner of loneliness. That's what I am. No fear. No, you love me. No. I just want you to know. I just want you to know. No, 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 no. No, 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 hey. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Just the other day, I said I ran into this beautiful lady. She asked my name, and then I told her it's Egyptian. We needed to learn. She said, boy, I gotta give you something from her body. And I said, baby, quick now. She said, I don't want you to tell nobody that I give it to you so easy. I said, with me, baby, you don't need to worry. She said, ooh, oh, never felt so right. And I said, yes, oh, baby, breathe on me tonight. She said, oh, no, never felt so right. And I said, yes, oh, baby, breathe on me tonight.
My princess gone far, far away, and she left me a note saying she's going to stay. Yo, my princess gone far, far away, and she left me a note saying she's going to stay.
To the lovers, Anthony B. I send wine and roses for my baby. Yo, I can't live without my lady. Since I met her and she's an angel, I wanna be touched by this angel. I met her and she's an angel, I wanna be.
You say you love me and you care, but you never then near. You're always on the run. Now tell me this, why we can't spend no quality time? Kick back and just unwind. You always have something to do. That simple mean that love you not true, cause only when you want to me hear you shout I love you. Tell me where all the passion gone, all of the warmth. Tell me where is all of the tenderness. And there is something else that's been bugging me for so long. Tell me this, tell me if love's so nice. Tell me why it hurts so bad. Badang, if love's so nice. Tell me why I'm sad. Me sing again. If love's so nice. Tell me why it hurts so bad. Badang, if love's so nice. Tell me why I'm sad. Me sad, me sad.
6 hours of 45. We're going to jump straight into your health. If you're joining us this morning, all week long, we've been touching on lung, the importance of taking care of your lungs, lung health, and of course, making good decisions. Today, we're talking about something we cannot always see, but we breathe it in every single day, which is the quality of the air that's around us. Air pollution is not limited to thick clouds of visible smoke. It can include dust, fumes, gases, fine particles, vehicle exhaust, smoke from fires, industrial emissions, and pollution created inside the home. Poor air quality can irritate the eyes, nose, throat, and lungs. It may also make breathing more difficult for people with asthma and other respiratory conditions. In Guyana, we may be exposed to dust from roads or construction, vehicle exhaust, smoke from burning garbage, or vegetation, chemicals used at work, and fumes created while cooking or even cleaning. The aim is not to make people afraid of going outside, it's to become more aware of avoidable exposure. So start with your home. When you're cooking, especially when smoke or strong fumes are being produced, improve ventilation where possible. Open up your windows. Use an extractor fan if it's available, and of course buy an extractor fan. They're really not that expensive anymore, and avoid allowing smoke to build up inside your house. This one is going to hit home for some people, Gordon. Never mix householding cleaning chemicals unless the label clearly states that it's safe. You know those people that like to mix the bright bowl with the bleach and black out in the bathroom? That's not what you need to be doing. Follow the instructions carefully and ventilate the area as well. Dust can also be a concern. If you're sweeping a very dusty area, you're doing construction, you're sanding, you're cutting materials, or you've got that road construction happening right outside your house, you need to use appropriate protective equipment. A loose piece of cloth may not provide the same protection as equipment designed for that specific exposure. And so often we see persons working on those road construction projects or those building projects without any kind of face masks to protect their airways. And that's something I think the health and safety persons need to be talking about a little bit more. People who work in the construction sector, the mining, manufacturing, mechanics, agriculture, cleaning, or other high exposure environments or sectors should take workplace safety very seriously. Repeated exposure over months and years can matter to your overall health. After a particularly dusty or smoky day, someone with asthma or another lung condition may notice coughing, wheezing, chest tightness, or difficulty breathing. Follow the treatment plan provided by your healthcare professional. Keep prescribed medication accessible and seek medical assistance if symptoms are worsening or not responding as expected. Parents should also remember that children's lungs are still developing, so avoid smoking near them. Minimize exposure to burning garbage or strong fumes, and pay attention to persistent coughing or breathing difficulties. Your air quality also matters when you're exercising. Physical activity is excellent for your overall health, but exercising or walking besides heavy traffic, smoke, or active burning may increase the amount of pollution you breathe in because you naturally breathe more deeply during those activities. Where possible, choose a route or a time with less traffic and smoke. You may not be able to control every environmental exposure, but you can certainly reduce the unnecessary ones. For your new day, look around the spaces where you live and work. Is there enough ventilation? Are strong products being used safely? Are you protecting yourself from dust and fumes? Small changes to your environment can make each breath a little bit safer. That's your health for today, because every new day deserves cleaner surroundings, safer breathing, and a healthier start.
Have you ever got caught with the mixture for the bathroom cleaning?
Yes.
Run out of the house.
Yeah. I've been caught. I'm guilty of it, but I think it comes from a space where, like, mentally, I think if certain places in your house, like your bathroom or your kitchen sink, if it's not smelling like bleach, then it's not clean. So I kind of have that I have to work on. So now I heavily depend on the Lysol or the Clorox bleach sprays that they've got selling in the supermarkets. I will use that instead of like straight bleach. So I still get caught up sometimes. So you have to still be careful with those products as well.
I had to run out to the house one time. Was cleaning the bathroom because of the water condition that was coming in, the brown water. And I threw some of that bright bowl in the bathroom and then threw a little bit of bleach and touch of fabulous run.
Yeah.
I had to cover my nose and turn on the shower to get rid of it because it was woo.
Some of it, it can be
burning up.
And you have to have that conversation with your children while they're at home as well. They might want to help out and try to do some household chores.
You're looking for them after.
And in the bathroom there. So be mindful of that as well. I know some people still do it. They still do it because they believe in it. But
you got to be careful. It is 6:50 all across the country. Of course, the news comes up at the top of that 7 o'clock hour. This morning, for that question of the day, we're going to be asking you about the government's decision to seek the input from grieving relatives on whether or not to salvage that vessel. Should the government be turning to the relatives, the grieving relatives, for their input on whether or not to salvage that sunken MV Barima vessel. We're going to be digging into that question of the day. What are your thoughts about that? You can start sending us those voice notes to 615-8246. The phone lines are going to be opened up just after that 7 o'clock hour right here on Go Moseley Radio. So stick around with us on this beautiful Wednesday morning.
Leadership isn't always about being the loudest voice in the room.
It's about making decisions that move people, communities, and the industry forward.
After years in this field, you learn it's also about guiding the next generation,
mentoring young professionals,
sharing what you've learned,
and opening doors so others can grow.
Women like Susie, Natina, and Nikita have helped shape ExxonMobil Guyana, leading teams, mentoring colleagues, and building what comes next. Build her. Building the future of energy in Guyana. Visit ExxonMobil Guyana's social media pages to learn more.
Nostalgia.
This is how we do it.
Nostalgia is back. The ultimate 90s to 2000s throwback party returns on Saturday, August 8th at Kingston Beach. This year's theme, Disco Era.
Just give me the light and pass the joe. What's another buckle of more?
So bring those glitters, the bell bottoms, the platform shoes, and the best retro style. Secure your experience with general admission tickets at $5,000 or elevate your night with the all-exclusive VIP experience for $20,000. Tickets are available at Full Service Laundromat, Little Gift Box, Chogo Bonito, That Look Boutique, or conveniently through the Pot Salt app. Nostalgia 2026, where the greatest memories, timeless music, and unforgettable moments come together. Saturday, August 8th, Kingston Beach. Don't you miss it.
Guyana, August 1st is Emancipation Day. Come to the National Park and celebrate with the African Cultural Development Association ACTA at Emancipation Festival 33. Come celebrate with performances by Guyana's best local acts and a spectacular finale by our international guests. Come for the African food, music, history, storytelling, and all things African. Gates open at 10 a.m. sharp. Children under 12, free. Adults, $1,000 before 3 p.m., $2,000 after. Let's celebrate the eons of African contributions to the world. Harambe, we all hold together.
The rights of women and girls are at risk when people are silent.
Equality means everyone has the right to speak up.
Women and girls deserve to live free from discrimination and violence.
Violence is a violation of human rights.
Countries prosper when women enjoy their human rights.
We must support our women and girls.
If you're a victim of violence or know of any, please call 914.
Let's speak up and make a difference.
A message from Erendoy Incorporated and the Guyana Responsible Parenthood Association and funded by the European Union.
Flavor no one can measure, making your moments better. The place to be is KFC, so come and enjoy it together. When we touch down, everybody know the plan. Whatever you're feeling, get it in your hand. Original spicy, going down nice. Finger licking gun, make you wanna do it twice. Flavor no one can measure, making your moments better. The place to be is KFC, so come and enjoy it together.
KFC, it's finger licking good.
Shorts and bad socks turns 5. The ultimate summer party celebration is here. Get ready for a night of non-stop vibes, music, unforgettable memories as we celebrate Select Ionic birthday in style. Shorts and bad socks.
Walk out to the man which
This isn't just a party, this is an experience. Dance the night away with Guyana's top DJs. Enjoy electric atmosphere, premium drinks, and the best sharing crowd. Come ready to celebrate like never before. Don't miss the party of the year. Mark your calendars, spread the word, and secure your cabana's for Saturday, August 1st, 2026. California Square, East Rumfell. Gates open at 8 p.m. This event is sponsored by Rude Boy, Extra Beer, Fireside, Darry's Rental, 94.1 The Boom FM, Go Moseley Radio, Shorts and Bad Socks.
girlfriend. And baby, that's all that matters to me. Oh, babe, let me love you down. It's gonna be so nice. Let me love you down. It's gonna be so nice. Oh. Remember when I used to drive you home from work? Used to do a lot of things to make my feelings hurt. All my friends say I'm too young for you, but I can do the garden race can do. Oh babe, let me love you down. It's gonna be so nice. Let me love you down. It's gonna be so sweet.
Every day I love her just a little bit more, little bit more, little bit more. Every day I love her just a little bit more, and she loves me the same.
Wake up to Gordon, Alana, and Mixmaster Tony on New Day.
And the intercom rose to tell me to come. So she didn't have a daughter, she did have a son. She said the lift doesn't run up the stairs and come. And if you don't come quick, you're not gonna know that son. So I grab a bunch of rose and I started to run. Here I come, whoa. 2 months later, she said, come and get your son. Cause I don't want your baby to come tie me down. Not because you are old and I am young. Yes, while I'm young, yes, I wanna have some fun. Run me down. Shoodly waddle diddly woodly diddly whoa. Swing. I'm broad, I'm broad, I'm broader than Broadway. Yes, I'm broad, I'm broad, I'm broader than Broadway.
What we have is something special. To you I'll give my all and all. My love is unconditional. Good things come to those.
6:58 all across the country. Want to encourage you to check out Stella's Diner. They're located at 73 Rob Street. That's a building that formerly housed Rental House of Fashion. They've got some beautiful delights for emancipation. You can check them out for your mobby and ginger beer and sorrel and all the pastries you need for this weekend. Plus cassava, pone, black cake, sauce, black pudding, conky, pepper pot, and a whole lot more. Check out Stella's Diner at 73 Rob Street in the former Real House of Fashion building. Give them a call today on 660-1596. That is 660-1596 to place your order for their emancipation specials. Black pudding and sauce and some good conky. That's the way you're making the banana leaf, right? Yeah. Could have some of that for this weekend. 6:59, the news comes up at the top of that 7 o'clock hour right here on Go Moseley Radio. Stay with us.
In you I have no doubts. This is what it's all about. We've got the real thing, baby. The way I feel, you're the reason. 'Cause what we have will last through all seasons. Good things come to those.
Check out Republic Bank for great deals on those loans and mortgages. Republic Bank time, it is 7 o'clock all across the country. Time for a check of the news here on Go Moseley Radio.
This is Go Moseley Radio, the sound of now.
Catching up on what is happening, checking in as messages come through, staying in the loop as the day unfolds. No searching for a connection, no stopping to figure things out. Just staying connected as you go about your day. From early morning straight through. Data that fits your life. Make your move with one.
Good morning once again. It's time for a check of the latest from newssourcegi.com. Compliments of One Communications. Make the move with One. Now here's what we're tracking this morning. The Guyana Police Force yesterday filed 72 murder charges against a rescued captain and a crew member from the MV Barima ferry tragedy, along with a goods superintendent from the Transport and Harbors Department. The three men, 40-year-old Kevin Price, 42-year-old Rondell Dwayne Roberts, and 33-year-old Delon Granderson, appeared in court yesterday and were remanded to jail following their brief appearance. Granderson was the goods superintendent. The MV Barima ferry sank on the night of Saturday, the 18th of July, during its journey from Georgetown to Port Kaituma. The rescued captain and one crew member were taken into custody after the government said traces of a narcotic were reportedly found in their system during medical checks after they were rescued. At the courthouse yesterday, the captain broke down in tears as he was brought to the court in handcuffs. While being taken to the courtroom, the captain said there were several issues with the vessel, and he does not understand why he is facing murder charges. The other two accused remained silent during their court appearance. Attorney Dexter Todd appeared in court on behalf of the accused, and he told reporters afterwards that the defense team will be pushing for early disclosures in the matter. The attorney said it is now clear that the upcoming commission of inquiry into the incident may just be a farce.
Police have done what the commission of inquiry is supposed to do, and they have already come to a definitive conclusion on this matter. And so we have asked for an early disclosure. This matter was heard before the chief magistrate. It was transferred to the charity court, where it will be before the substantive magistrate, because that's the jurisdictional court, and that we have asked for early disclosure in the matter.
Attorney at law Dexter Todd. The attorney also said it is clear that the government and the police have no interest in the merits of the case, and the charges are meant to keep the men in custody after the 272-hour extensions for having them in custody expired during the investigations. Amid widespread public criticism, the Director of Public Prosecution's Senior Counsel Shalimar Alihak has defended her position to institute murder charges against the two crew members and the goods superintendent of the ill-fated MV Barima vessel, which claimed the lives of over 70 persons, with dozens more still missing. In a statement yesterday, the DPP's office reminded that it remains an independent office under Article 187 of the Constitution and shall not be the subject to the direction and control of any other person or authority. The DPP's office said in the exercise of those powers, it reviewed a police file in relation to the MV Barima tragedy and duly advised for the institution of the charges of murder against the captain of the vessel, Kevin Price, the chief mate, Rondell Dwayne Roberts, and the goods superintendent of the Transport and Harbors Department, Delon Granderson. The DPP said she has noted the impending establishment of an independent commission of inquiry by the president and noted that the business of the commission of inquiry will not affect the prosecution of the charge instituted. She said given the unprecedented magnitude of the matter, coupled with public interest factors, the prosecution will be conducted with due consideration of the work of the commission of inquiry. The government of Guyana is turning to the family members of those who perished in the MV Barima ferry tragedy to assist it in its final decision on whether or not to salvage the sunken ferry, which remains on the ocean bed offshore Essequibo. With the divers who are supporting the search and recovery operations suspending their activities at the site of the sunken vessel, the government will make a final decision on the salvaging of the vessel. At the press conference last evening, Prime Minister Mark Phillips told reporters that the government has received multiple international offers to assist in the salvaging of the vessel, but it will ultimately decide on that based on the recommendation from the grieving family members. The Prime Minister said a number of family members have indicated that they prefer for the site of the tragedy to become a memorial site.
There are several offers being submitted to government, several proposals for salvaging the vessel. As I speak with you, there, in addition to those offers to salvage the vessels, it is the wishes of the family that are important at this stage. Because if there is an indication from the family that they prefer to have the area be deemed a memorial site, then we go with that option. Okay? But the issue of salvaging the vessel, if the family feels that we should go ahead and salvage the vessel, government is likely to honor the wishes of the family.
Questioned about the upcoming Commission of Inquiry and whether valuable information and evidence may be needed from the sunken vessel, the Prime Minister said the Commission of Inquiry will go ahead with its work, whether or not there is salvaging of the vessel. News source understands that the government has already started to distribute a questionnaire document to the grieving family members on the issue. With the possibility of some family members wanting the vessel to be salvaged while others might prefer for it to remain where it is, the Prime Minister said a conflict resolution expert might have to be brought in to address such a possibility. And finally, at this time, international news. Saudi Arabia has joined the U.S. in carrying out strikes against an Iran-backed militia in Iraq in a potential escalation of the Middle East conflict. U.S. Central Command said the strikes were against Iran-aligned terrorists that the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps directed to attack U.S. forces and Saudi energy infrastructure. The statement did not name the militia. It comes after Iran launched multiple ballistic missiles in an attempted surprise attack on American forces in the Middle East, according to the U.S. Central Command. The exchange ended a brief break in U.S.-Iranian hostilities. The U.S. said the attack occurred at about 5:45 in the evening on Tuesday, with all missiles successfully intercepted. Iran said it had targeted a U.S. base in Jordan. And that's the news for now. The news came to you with the kind compliments of One Communications. Make the move with One. And for the rest of the day's top stories at your fingertips, head across the news source gy.com, powered by Gomoseley Media.
Home is never quiet. Even when it feels calm, a report being finished in one room, homework being submitted in another, a movie playing while dinner is decided. Life does not happen one thing at a time, and your home connection should not either. One Fiber is built for the way life actually happens at home. Fiber that fits your life. Make your move with One.
Keep on that Gomoseley radio app all day.
Here comes the sun, Trinchloro. Here comes the sun.
Here comes Trinchloro Mega Laundry Upgrade. Win 1 of 5 brand new washers and dryers. Here's how to enter. Buy any 2 sizes of Trinchloro Bleach, enter the label into an envelope and drop them in an entry box available nationwide. Double your entry by sending your receipt and name, address, and telephone number to our WhatsApp number 622-0085. Remember, that's 5 washers and dryers and 25 consolation cleaning hampers. Each zone will have a winner for 1 of the 5 washers and dryers. Promotion starts 22nd of June and ends 28th of August. Trinchloro, the clean authority.
Here comes the sun.
Distributed by Ansel McCall Distribution Incorporated.
Did you know Gyro Super 95 gasoline has an octane rating of 95, the highest rating available in Guyana? This premium fuel is known to enhance the performance of your engine, making it run smoother and more efficiently, leading to better fuel economy and improved performance. Choose Super 95 for more mileage and better overall performance.
Sunshine! Ole Blue, the best snack for you. Feed your craving and blaze it blue. 1 by 1 blue, grab a pack, you can do it. Tell your crew, Ole Blue Blaze got it. Taste the craze, get ready. I'm telling you, Ole Blue, Ole Blue. Ole Blue, Ole Blue. Big bold flavor coming through. Yes, it's like no other. Make your tongue change color. Yes, it's true. Ole Blue, Ole Blue. Blaze it blue.
The future of period care just dropped.
Introducing the new Cortex, powered by Gravity Core technology that pulls fluid down fast, keeping you dry, comfortable, and protected. Because your flow changes, so should your protection. Cortex, more comfort, more confidence, less drama. Cortex, own your flow.
Have you heard about GBTI Advantage? Our newest mortgage solution, where the more you bank, the less you pay. Every GBTI product you have, whether it's a car loan, credit card, insurance with Nalico or Nafico, or even a salary account, you can help lower your mortgage interest rate. Yes, the more you bank, the less you pay. Because at GBTI, it's more than a mortgage. It's a partnership that pays. Visit your nearest GBTI branch or apply today and start building the future you deserve. GBTI, we see Guyana through your eyes. Terms and conditions apply.
This Emancipation Day, celebrate culture, heritage, and unity at the 8th Annual Freedom Fest 2026. Shades of Melanin. Join us on Saturday, the 1st of August at Bay Rock National Stadium in Linden, starting at 10 a.m. Admission absolutely free. Experience the recognition of outstanding lineners, vibrant African attire, cultural displays, African art, delicious cuisines, music, drumming, kids activities, vending booths, and so much more. It's the 8th Annual Freedom Fest. Shades of Melanin. Bring out the entire family and celebrate the beauty, strength, and spirit of African heritage. Freedom Fest 2026. Shades of Melanin. Hosted by Figgy Entertainment in collaboration with the Wisma Flats Group. Don't miss it.
Flavor no one can measure, making your moments better. The place to be is KFC, so come and enjoy it together. When we touch down, everybody know the plan. Whatever you're feeling, get it in your hand. Original spicy, going down nice. Finger licking gun, make you wanna do it twice. Flavor no one can measure, making your moments better. The place to be is KFC, so come and enjoy it together.
KFC, it's finger licking good.
Hands up, Republic Bank, hands up, moving as one, yeah.
You can get moving to the RBL CPL Final in Barbados when you use select Republic Bank products. To get on the road to the final, use Republic On Board, Republic Online, Republic Mobile, Point of Sale, or get an SME loan to advance your journey. You can also win one of 3 amazing trips across the Caribbean monthly to view RBL CPL matches. Plus, there'll be RBL CPL merch and match tickets up for grabs every month. We're moving as one. For more ways to win, visit RepublicGuyana.com. Republic Bank, title sponsor and official bank of the Republic Bank Caribbean Premier League.
Moving as one, yeah.
Let's jam. Pan Jam is back. Pan Jazz Concerts presents Pan Jam Folklore. Saturday, August 8th at the Railway Courtyard. Journey into a world where steel pan and culture bring legends to life. Featuring Guyana's Soca King, Jomo Primo, Nikita, Mark Batson, steel pan sensation Chaz out of St. Lucia, Plates and Daniels, Lyndon Cupidor, and many more. Feel the energy as the Parkside Steel Orchestra and the Pan Groove Steel Orchestra clash and bring the vibes. General tickets cost $8,500 and $30,000 for VIP and are available at Roger's Exclusive, Font Roger Building, Jogo Bonito, Gorilla Nano Brewery, all Massey Stores location countrywide, and on the Potsol events at Pan Jam Folklore, August 8th at the Railway Courtyard, sponsored by Absolute, Jameson, the Guyana Tourism Authority, 592 Tees, Purple Acai, and Gomoseley Radio. Pan Jam Folklore.
Nostalgia.
This is how we do
Nostalgia is back. The ultimate 90s to 2000s throwback party returns on Saturday, August 8th at Kingston Beach. This year's theme, Disco Era.
Just give me the lights and pass the joe. What's another buckle of more?
So bring those glitters, the bell bottoms, the platform shoes, and the best retro style. Secure your experience with general admission tickets at $5,000 or elevate your night with all-exclusive VIP experience for $20,000. Tickets are available at Full Service Laundromat, Little Gift Box, Jogo Bonito, That Look Boutique, or conveniently through the Potsalt app. Nostalgia 2026, where the greatest memories, timeless music, and unforgettable moments come together. Saturday, August 8th, Kingston Beach. Don't you miss it.
What if the next big opportunity in Guyana isn't offshore but starts in a classroom? Right now, the University of Guyana is preparing students for high-demand careers in the energy sector. From petroleum and marine engineering to port management and supply chain logistics, there are real pathways to real opportunities, and it goes beyond engineering. Students can also train in environmental science, climate change management, oil and gas accounting, taxation, audit, and energy law. This is more than education. This is building the future workforce for one of the fastest growing energy economies in the world, and you can be part of it. Since oil production started offshore, oil and gas companies have been investing in the long-term development of Guyana. To learn more about the oil and gas programs offered by the University of Guyana, visit www.uog.edu.gy.
This is Gomoseley Radio, the sound of now.
The sun is out. The sun is risen. And the new day is feeling good.
Welcome back to New Day here on Gomoseley Radio. Gordon Mosley, Alana Bowes, and of course Mixmaster Tony keeping you company on this Wednesday morning, the 29th day of July in the year 2026. Great to have you tagging along with us this morning. Let me say good morning to all those folks watching us on that YouTube feed. Remember, you can go across to YouTube and just type in Go Moseley Radio in the search bar, and you can watch us every day or click the subscribe button, and they're going to give you a reminder whenever we're live here on Go Moseley Radio in the morning time. So you can head across to YouTube and put us up on that television in your home and keep us on all day. It's now time for that question of the day. And we're asking you, what are your thoughts about the government seeking the input of the grieving relatives of from the grieving relatives, their input about the salvaging of the MV Burima? What are your thoughts about the government seeking the input of grieving relatives and the salvaging of the MV Burima? Call us on the radio and join in on that conversation in the morning time right here. Of course, you can also send us those voice notes at 615-8246 or call us directly on 504-5000 here on the program. I got some folks already waiting on cue with their voice notes. Let's listen in this morning to some of their thoughts on this question of the day.
Good morning, Gordon and Alana and the rest of the listeners. Gordon, I totally disagree with the government's decision of not salvaging the vessel and leaving it entirely up to the relatives, the families affected. How can they be giving the families questionnaire? Now is not a time for that. The people are grieving. Leave the people alone. As far as I'm concerned, the government is tampering. They should not be contacting those families unless it's very, formal. Not giving them questionnaires and asking them to make decisions to keep the site as a memorial site. How can you keep a site under the ocean as a memorial site? It is not a land, a piece of land, a site where an accident occurred and you could walk there by foot and lay wreaths. It's under the ocean. It makes no sense. The government need to do what they have to do, what is right. They should do what is right. Bring the vessel up and let it be used as evidence. They will get lots of answers from it. And there are other bodies in there. Let them search. Give the family closure. I'm totally dissatisfied with the way the government is handling this situation. It seems as though they don't care about bringing the vessel up.
Thanks for that this morning.
Good morning to you, caller. You're live.
Hi, good morning, Alana. Good morning, Mr. Moses. Good morning, Tony. My input about the decision, right? I think no matter what them people say or do, the government is going to do what they want. I don't think, the victims or the victim relative would have any input because government is always do what he want, and that is my input. Thank you very much.
All right, thanks a lot for that this morning. You can call us on the radio right now, 504-5000. That's 504-5000. And share your thoughts with that question of the day this morning. Good morning to you.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Mosley. Yes, with the question about making a memorial site in the ocean. The same thing I was about to say what the lady say. You can't make a memorial site in the ocean. You need to bring up the vessel and you put it in somewhere in the gardens or the museum or somewhere that the people could go and write their names on it or something like that. But they know when they bring up the vessel, they got a lot of evidence they're going to point to the mishap. So I don't know why they want to get a memorial site in the ocean. That is so weird.
We hear you this morning. Thanks for calling in. Call us on the radio, 504-5000. You can also dial 615-8246.
Good morning, caller. You're live.
Good morning, guys. So
Good morning.
say it goes without saying that the vessel should come up. That shouldn't be rest on the victims and the survivors. That should go without saying. They should bring it up, because are those people in a mental state to make certain decisions at this point? I don't believe so. They're not in a position to make decisions right now. Their mind is completely lost at this point, because a lot of people haven't even found their loved one yet. So I don't think that's a decision should be put on them. The government should take charge and just bring the thing up, and let the people get their answers from there. Thank you, guys.
Thanks for calling in this morning. You can also send us those voice notes to 615-8246. That's 615-8246. The question again this morning, what are your thoughts about the government seeking the input of grieving relatives on the salvaging of the MV Barima, the sunken ferry? Call us on the radio right now and join in on the conversation. Good morning to you, caller. Hello.
Gordon.
Good morning.
Good morning.
My point is, I would say condolences again to the family and friends, but if the government cannot bring up the vessel, let someone else who could afford to bring the vessel up, and let people get answers. They run to the court, that doesn't make sense. Bring the boat up. Let people get answers. People need answers, and stop bashing the families.
We hear you this morning.
Stop bashing the families. That's all I have to say.
All right, thanks for calling in this morning on the program. 504-5000. Those of you listening abroad, you can call in on that WhatsApp number, 615-8246. Of course, you put a plus 592 before that, so it will be plus 5192 615-8246. A lot of digits there. But call us right now and join in on the conversation here on Gomoseley Radio.
Good morning to you, caller. You're live.
Alana morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Stay.
God, this bare nonsense. Asking them people what they should do or what they think. Bring up the boat. Put the boat in one of the two gardens, like how you got Mahatma Gandhi in the small gardens, and let people see it. You can't asking them grieving people what they think, but things never hide, so they want to bring up the boat. They don't want to bring up the boat, but people with money should bring up the boat and let people see what go on. That's nonsense. For anybody from me, you come and ask me the shit. It's nonsense to come to people with, but these people, they just wake up and do what they feel like. But the longest rope got an end. What people always said, the longest rope got an end. Can't stay forever. No, them is not God. So, I get out my sympathy to the people every time something come up with these people. If people grieving, what nonsense you going to ask people? The people should tell them what I think I would have tell them.
Thanks for calling in this morning, Stay. Watch your language, huh? 504-5000. You can also send those voice notes to 615-8246 right here on Go Moseley Radio. And we were asking you this morning, what are your thoughts about the government seeking the input of grieving relatives on the salvaging of the MV bereavement? That's the sunken ferry. Over 70 persons lost their lives in that tragedy. And we've also heard about the number of persons still being missing. And it is suspected that those bodies may be trapped in the sunken vessel. So what are your thoughts about that this morning? Let's go to the lines.
Hi, good morning, Mr. Moseley and Alano.
Good morning.
I hope you guys are doing well. This whole decision by the government to get the input of the family seems like a cover-up. I don't know, I'm saying it as it is. There's an ongoing investigation. There's 3 men charged for murder of over 70 lives. There are 30 bodies still missing. There are bodies trapped in a vessel. There are grieving families who want to see their loved ones. And now I'm already hearing how there are families who want the memorial. How are you going to get memorial in the middle of the ocean? But even beyond that, there's an ongoing investigation. And there's supposed evidence on the vessel. There are things that needs to be retrieved from the vessel. Not just remains, but answers as to why and how this vessel truly sunk. And we need those answers. We, the people of Guyana, we need those answers. And I hope this whole questionnaire thing is not just a cover-up for the government to not take any accountability for what happened, because it seems as though they're not. They're not taking any accountability for what happened. These 3 men are being used as scapegoat. We, the Guyanese people, need the vessel to be pulled up and a thorough investigation to be carried through.
Yeah, and of course, you can also head on over to Gordon's Facebook page where that topic is posted as well. We've got some people giving their thoughts there as well. They should want to bring up the vessel. Someone's saying they should want to bring up the vessel for the integrity of the investigation and to bring closure to the families involved. I don't see why the decision has to lie squarely with the family. They're not in any position mentally to make such a decision. They're going through a lot at this time. This government is not acting with humanity. The government is acting self-centered as though they have something to cover up, in my opinion.
It was such a strange thing when I heard about that yesterday, of this questionnaire being given to people who are grieving. Many of them, have still not found their relatives, and to, be sending them a questionnaire
in this moment
with these questions. Do you want this? Do you want that? No, not the time for that. It's a strange thing.
I also had the same baffling feeling when I saw the story as well, and I'm just wondering to myself, it's to me it's tantamount to like pushing the mics in these people's faces. We talked about that. We talked about people giving them space. We talked about the fact that the frame of mind that they're in is not something any of us can even begin to imagine or empathize with. And so, I was equally baffled, and I'm also like wondering, this is not a decision that should even be up for debate.
Yeah.
You said you've been offered by international agencies assistance. They've offered you assistance to bring that vessel up. You said you were going to try, and you obviously you couldn't. You said the divers are not able to see 2 feet ahead of them when they go down there. That's not safe for them. And I completely agree. Their safety now is a priority as well. But if you've got international organizations who are offering you, they're saying, let us come and help you. If you don't want to take up any other offers, you've got international agencies willing to help you. You've got to bring closure to these people. You yourself said that you're not going to stop until you find every single person. So why is it now you're asking that question?
Because, there are families who are still looking for closure, and closure is so important. And we were listening to Marva Langevine, the grief counselor. I was watching back the program last evening, Sources with Svetlana Marshall, and even she mentioned about grief and trauma and the need for closure. And she was saying that as simple as a funeral service might appear, it is a major part in getting closure.
Absolutely.
And so we've got to think about those families. But I absolutely agree with you, to have them in mourning and in grief of this tragedy.
In limbo. And you've got people, Gordon, we talked about this yesterday as well, who might not even know their family members are on that vessel because the manifest is not clear. You may have people who thinking, oh, he in the bush, he doing something, he gone already. But he could be, there are all kinds
Yeah.
of scenarios, and you've got to give those people that information.
So give us a call on the radio right now. You can call 504-5000 or send a voice note to 615-8246 and share your thoughts on this topic. What are your thoughts about the government seeking the input of the grieving relatives on the salvaging of the MV Barima?
Morning, Mr. Mosley. My thoughts on this thing is that you cannot charge these men and you don't know the reason why the vessel sink. Because one time them say is the tide, Mr. Agil says the tide. The victim is saying the boat overloaded. They're saying that there's discrepancy. So how come the DPP charge these men for murder? And them men recover the vessel for prove anything. And they don't want to recover the vessel because how it reached to whoever the family want now. You need to get to the bottom of this thing.
And that's the important thing because I asked the Prime Minister yesterday when he held a press conference to talk about this. We asked, what happens if some of the family members say, oh, yes, we want it up. Another group said, no, we want it down. How do you decide? Are you going to do a poll?
Right.
I totally agree with you. This is something that should not be left to those
them.
grieving relatives.
They shouldn't have to bear the weight of that decision on their shoulders.
Because you're going to have disagreements and all types of issues.
And then you're hearing
now.
about conflict resolution personnel being brought in. How is it getting all the way there?
Such a strange thing. Good morning.
First of all, I must give my condolences to the family of all those the family that lost the relatives. So I say shame on the government because the people need closure in this situation here, and I don't think leaving the board here will solve any problem.
Hi, Gordon. Look, there's so many things here that sound spooky, fishy. First of all, if there is a criminal investigation going on, why is the government so involved with the family? Isn't there a solicitor or a lawyer or somebody that could take responsibility of or take the case for all of the families? So that the government will have to go through that solicitor or that lawyer to speak with his family. Surely that's tampering with witness and tampering with evidence for the government to be speaking with his family. So cozy to this family. Those guys that has been charged, they will not get a fair trial. And the other point I wanted to make, what happens to military personnel when they leave the military? The guy, goodness me, man, Phillips, the man sounds so dotish, so arrogant. They can't speak. He can't speak. He can't. What happened to military personnel when they leave the military, man? It's so annoying listening to Mark Phillips as a previous brigadier. He can't command a sentence, can't command a group, he can't structure a proper sentence. Goodness me, man.
Good morning, Gordon. Good morning, Alana. I would have to disagree with the government's decision to have the input from the family members. Come on, when people are grieving, you're in no frame of mind to make decisions. And I think it's utter nonsense. It's ridiculously ridiculous. And the government, in my opinion, are not even making good decisions. And they seem to be in a good frame of mind. So let us look at that. Thank you.
You can send those voice notes to 615-8246. The question of the day, what are your thoughts about the government seeking the input of the grieving relatives on the salvaging of the MV Barima? As the Prime Minister explained yesterday, some of the relatives have been talking about the creation of a memorial site, and the government is, says it will decide based on what the relatives want, whether they want the vessel to come up or to stay
It's been
there.
1 week. I think that conversation is happening way too soon. It's been just over a week.
Just
let's
over
say,
a week,
over a
yeah.
week.
A
It is
week
way
and 3
too soon
days.
for that conversation to happen. The conversation needs to be focused on finding those missing people, finding out what happened, and holding those responsible accountable. Those are the three things we need to be focusing on. A memorial is
Down the line.
down the line.
Yeah. And and I was reading up last evening too, where it's not a strange thing to be salvaging vessels. I think about 3 or 4 years ago, the same government spent over $1 billion in giving a contract to a foreign company to bring up a number of old vessels on the ocean bed that were there for years, and they did that work. And so they can bring back these companies, and if they're already getting offers from international companies
And those
saying,
are-
listen, we can bring equipment there and start bringing this up. Because every day, every hour that passes, the vessel will be going down more. And it'll come to a point where if their bodies up out on the vessel still, and like they suspect and they believe, that those persons will never, the families will never get the closure they're hoping for.
Yeah.
So
And I'm
we've gotta
pretty sure
think about
those vessels that they were moving didn't have an incident like this.
Exactly.
And you made all that effort.
Mr. Mosey, good morning, and good morning, team. Good morning, Guyana. First of all, let me give my condolences to every grieving family and to the nation of Guyana, because each and every one of us have felt the pain and the loss. My view on the topic is no. The families are already going through enough pain and agony. Why would you put them through to make a choice that they're in no frame of mind to do? People need to be real and realize that this is a tragedy that it's not just Guyanese based, but there are relatives that are overseas to the lost ones. There are people that need answers, and nation needs answers. So to salvage that ship is being unfair. And my question to those that are in authority is, why would we want to leave something that has answers on it below the seabed? And if you're going to have a COI in place, I would want to think that they would want to investigate by going onto that same ship to give us answers. It's not one life that was lost. It's many lives. We have grieving parents. We have children without parents. We have family that are in limbo because they do not know what is the next way to go. We have people that are not related to them directly, that are feeling the burden, that is feeling the pain. So now how are you going to say to us that we want to leave the ship below bed? I think there are selfish people that sits in the seats of government that do not take into consideration the hearts of others. As long as they're voted in and they sit there and we continue to allow it, it will continue to grow. Anything that you do not address will continue to grow. So my thing is, do not go to the families. It is just my view, because like someone said earlier, whatever they decide to do, they will do. But you cannot just go to the family that is grieving and hurting at this moment to ask them a question of that nature. They will make unwise decisions. Another thing, my heart goes out for the men that was charged.
Good morning. Good
So
morning.
much
Hi, good morning to you, sir. Go ahead.
You doing, Guyana? Gordon, this vessel sank or it sunk, right? And they charged the captain for murder, right? So the government is telling me that if I have a car and I drive it on the road and I have a brakes failure or a mechanical problem and I hit somebody, automatically I become a murderer. You follow my point? Right? Because the vessel sinks, they don't want to salvage the vessel. So all we will know the actual truth of the sinking of the vessel. This is my first point. The second thing is, why is it that the government going to reach the family and asking for their input on salvaging the vessel? I think this break the stamp within. You understand what I'm saying, Gordon? I feel the government have things to hide. That's my take on it.
All right, thanks for calling in this morning and sharing that with us this morning. You have a good day today, sir.
Thank you.
morning, Alana. Good morning, Guyana. So no, the government, something got to be wrong with them. At this point, family need closure, and in no country, no right-minded thinking government will go to grieving people and ask them if it's this they want or if it's that they want. You as a government put here to govern, to guide, and to do the right thing for your people. Now, this is totally unacceptable for the government to be asking family members to make this decision. No, out here, we are hurt. We are going through so much trauma as a nation, much more those people that are feeling this directly. So the government need to get it right. They need to at least this once think about the people that they are put there to govern. It's overbearing. We are fed up, and it's time the government think about the people and try as much of it as they can to please the people of this nation and do the right thing.
Thank you for that. We have a caller on the line this morning. Good morning to you, caller.
Good morning, Garden and Alana.
Good morning.
Well, me thing is, right, how is it the president have a pension plan of $4 million that was passed, and you're consulting the people on whether you want them to salvage the vessel or you want to make it a memorial site, right? I did some research on democracy. Now, this is not a sign of democracy because the people of Guyana put the government in place to make decisions for us, right? And if an accident of this magnitude happens, you need evidence, you need a proper investigation to be carried out. You need all the details of the investigation because these men was a part of this tragedy. They're traumatized as well, right? And if you don't have all the evidence and all the answers, because everything now is speculation, the government themselves, right, the prime minister, they don't have the answers because when you look at the press conference and you listen to them and you listen to the way in which they respond to these questions, they themselves show they don't have any proper knowledge to what's going on because every press conference, information keeps changing for them. So they're not properly investigating the matter, right? Apart from that, right, as the press conference change, right, you see the panel, the persons on the panel keep going down. The number of persons on the panel keep going down, right? I don't know because the last press conference, Edgel wasn't on the thing, and you know a lot of persons is calling for Edgel to resign. Now, something like this that happened is management is responsible for everything that happened. I don't care what people say because this thing it was going on for a long time. Overloading of a vessel is a part of the culture. No one wasn't saying anything, and even if the small man was saying something, right, there's people that can call and overthrow their power, right? Because at the end of the day, the captain and the crew, they have a family to provide for, right? And if their superior threaten their job or their means to provide for their family, then they will comply because at the end of the day, they have to provide. So, based on the question, if the government seeking the permission from the family to raise the vessel or leave it as a memorial site, that shouldn't even be a question. I think they're trying to convince the people that was a part of the tragedy to leave the vessel there, right? And the time that they're taking to use and ask these people if they want to bring this vessel up, that's the time they could be spending on trying to bring the vessel up. This is just my take on it.
All right, sir. Thanks a lot for that this morning. Have a good day today. Let me say thanks to all the other callers who called in this morning and shared their thoughts with us. But I really think, I agree with you, Alana. This is not something that these grieving families, many of them. We had a young lady who called in yesterday and said, they're still hoping to find her grandfather's body. There's so many families going through that at this stage, and to send the questionnaire to them, for them to tick the box and click here and explain why, and that's just not a good thing at this time.
10 days after the incident.
Yeah, it's not a good look at all. And so they might want to reconsider that. If we want to get to the bottom of this, no pun intended, you've got to bring the vessel up.
You also want to remind people the world is watching.
Yeah.
The world, we've seen the article covered on international news agencies, People Magazine, Al Jazeera, CNN. The world is watching the way that we are treating these people and dealing with this disaster.
It's such a tragic story. And, again, our thoughts and prayers are with those families. 7:45, this is Gomoseley Radio in just a bit. We'll be heading across to Optic Neon. They've got some important news to share with you about their eye health this morning. So stay with us. This is Gomoseley Radio.
'Freak, touch her toes like what? She said the summertime, she tryna have some fun. If you a freak, do your thing, don't run.
Wake up to Gordon, Alana, and Mixmaster Tony on New Day.
Chick, your man ain't on nothing. Forget Pound Town, I'm tryna go to Soul City. Your chick turned up, she asked, can you come and get me? Like what? Okay, let's go. I just messed up the whole I'ma beat it off the wall, knock it down, get nasty on cam. You know I love her right. All night, alright. Turning off the lights and beat it like a mic. Tell her don't run from this pipe. Let me see you run it up. Go ahead, shake some. Your chick going nuts, she just put my chains on.
Your mornings are a whole lot better.
Wake up, yo!
With New Day on Gomoseley Radio.
I
7:47 all across the country, heading across now to Optic Neon.
And we have Dion on the line with us. Good morning, Dion.
Hey, Dion, good morning.
Good morning to you, Gordon. Good morning, Mixmat. How are you? How's everybody doing?
We're doing pretty good, in spite of the circumstances in the country right now. How are you doing this morning?
Well, I am still in mourning. Although I didn't lose any direct family members. I mean, we as Guyanese, we're all family. So when you lose one citizen, it's like a lot. And when you lose 74, or when the count can go up to 100, it's a massive loss. So here at Optic Neon, we're also still a little bit in mourning.
Yeah, we hear you this morning. And, all of our thoughts and prayers are with the family. And now I know you've got some news about taking care of our eye health across there at Optic Neon. I like your t-shirts. We'd love to see you at Neon. So tell us about some of the good news across there at Optic Neon.
Yes,
we know the children.
It's actually our tagline.
Oh, that's the tagline. We know the children are home from school. It's actually a very good time to have them check out the eye doctor, right?
Absolutely. So this is the August vacation. We want to encourage parents to bring kids into Optic Neon to get their eyes tested, because of course, it's eye test is absolutely free at Optic Neon. There is no charge, and with the Ministry of Health vouchers, it makes it so much easier and so much more affordable for an eye test, even if it becomes necessary for you to get glasses.
And Dion, tell us, because we know
what
that
we have. We actually.
Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
We have something that we're launching, which we do actually every year during our August vacation, where we have a promotion. You can get glasses, single vision glasses, as low as $18,500. That is frame and lenses, and bifocal for $19,500. Of course, again, frame and lenses. So we have that promotion rolling out as of the 3rd of August, and that runs for about 3 weeks. So persons can definitely take advantage of this. I mean, like I use take advantage of the Ministry of Health vouchers. This can definitely, all you would have to pay is what, maybe $1,500 for a single vision and $2,500 for bifocal lenses. So we're trying to make it as affordable and cost efficient as possible for every Guyanese.
But Dion, let's talk about those vouchers really quickly, because for persons who might not be familiar, there are two different vouchers that you can get. The first one will cover the cost of your eye exam, and should you require glasses, you will collect that prescription, go back to the health center, and then you will get the other voucher for the actual glasses.
Absolutely. So because Optic Neon does not charge for eye tests, what we actually do is use that $2,000 and we add it to the $15,000 for persons who need glasses. And we that's a total of $17,000 off your glasses right away. But persons who do not need glasses and still would have used the voucher to get their eyes tested. Maybe today you don't need glasses, but you come back in a year, you test, maybe you need prescriptive sunglasses or something. So that $2,000 is actually saved under your name in our system as a savings plan. So whenever you come back, if it's 1 year, 6 months, 5 days, 5 years, that money is still there for you to as a credit already in the company.
And that's good to know, because, persons are looking, like you mentioned, those vouchers really do come in quite handy for persons as a big discount in some cases, or sometimes, all they will have to pay, like you mentioned, is $2,500 or $4,500 to get their complete pair of glasses.
Yeah. There's also something that I want to stress a lot about. I mean, the Ministry of Health vouchers is something completely different and separate from the NIS vouchers. So persons who are entitled to the Ministry of Health vouchers, you are still also entitled to claim for your NIS voucher because it's two completely different things. And we've been hearing a lot of customers coming, so if I collect this, I can't get that. We know you're still entitled once you've reached your 2 years mark, or even if you've never claimed from NIS before, you're still entitled to claim for that $10,000, or if you're a senior citizen, that $12,000 voucher. So that even adds more money onto the glasses. I mean, you can upgrade the glasses if you choose.
Tell me about upgrading your prescription lenses to those sunglasses, because some folks, they might be wearing prescription specs, but they find themselves working outdoor a lot. You might have drivers, you might have persons working in the construction industry, or engineers, and so they're out there all day, more than they're indoor, and they want that lens. They want specs that would have protect their eyes from the sun and the light. Could that adjustment be done at Optic Neon?
Absolutely. So for persons working in industrial sites or even construction, then we do advise that you do take our polycarbonate lenses, which is our safety lenses. Mm-hmm. So these are basically indestructible lenses that we can do demonstration and show you. You can shoot a nail gun at these lenses. Ooh. And there's nothing happening to them. So the polycarbonate lenses are lenses that we push to our oil and gas companies, persons who are doing construction. You can even put it in safety frames. It can be fully transitioned. It can be sunglasses. You can choose how you want it. So at Optic Neon, there's a variety. And based on the conversation that we have with our customers, that's how we can advise which lenses or which frame to choose. We don't just sell you, okay, well, go and buy a pair of glasses. We get to know our customers and we get to know what their needs are, and that's how we make the suggestions. And then they themselves have, these are the options. All right, I want to go with option A, B, or C.
All right, sounds good. Tell us again, how can we make contact with Optic Neon? What are the locations?
So everybody knows our head office at the corner of Camp and Lamaha. It's now next door to the BYD, the BYD building. You can get us there at 223-6076, or we're also over at the West Central Mall on the first floor. As soon as you get off of the elevator, and you look down. Actually, from the moment you enter the mall, you look down. There are arrows guiding you, tell you this is the way for your free eye test. You're getting closer. If you can't see me, touch somebody. Something that on the arrow that is guiding you to Optic Neon. So we're on the first floor of the West Central Mall. You can get us at 633-5176. Call, make an appointment. But I just want everybody to know it's not an appointment-based company. We accept all walk-ins, but of course, if you want, if you're pressed on time and you want to be seen at maybe during your lunch break, then we definitely can accommodate you for that. But you can just walk in, get your eyes tested. We were trying to make it as easy and as accessible for every person to get their eyes tested. Whether you need glasses or not, you should know what your prescription is, and you should be aware of what it is.
All right, good information as usual from Optic Neon. Check them out today if you're in Georgetown. They're located right at the corner of Alamaha and Cam Streets. Look for the big sign just next door to be where they got those fancy BYD cars. Or in the west side, check them out at the West Central Mall. You can't miss it. Thank you so much for talking with us this morning. Dion from across there at Optic Neon. You have a great day today.
Thank you. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thanks a lot. Let me say a big good morning to all those Guyanese visiting home for the holiday season. Well, the summer season, if you want to call it that. I know some folks are home for weddings and birthdays and special events. We want to wish you all the best as you enjoy a little bit of Guyana.
Scribble had some big weddings over the weekend. I don't know why that took me so long. Big weddings over the weekend. I think they had like 2 big weddings happening up there. It's wedding season for some people.
Yeah.
And it's wedding guest season for others, like me and yourself.
You turn up.
Oh, and Tony at the back there. He done married, so.
You just turn up. I was hearing a story yesterday about a young lady who is in the country, I think for a family wedding or something. But anyway, she hopped in a taxi and said she was putting on the seatbelt. And the driver turned around and said, "You gotta be from foreign." Guyanese don't wear a seatbelt.
The foreign indicators.
Yeah, and then she said he wasn't wearing his seatbelt.
And he's driving.
And she had to point it out to him.
Yeah.
I don't really depend on but Yeah. And then she said he was taking her across the river to the west side. And as soon as they turned onto the bridge, by whip out the phone and he's videotaping because the first time on the bridge too. She said she was praying to just get home. She was like, yo, you're driving me, you shouldn't be doing that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, you were reminding folks earlier to take their time.
Take your time on the roadways. And she's getting a good Guyanese experience. That she's staying at a hotel and they were down having breakfast and her husband is a big tipper. And so he left a nice tip with the waiter. Said next day, man, the waiter every minute, "Are you all right?" "Yeah, good? Yeah, man, hold on, talk to my wife." And brought his phone.
Oh my goodness.
To talk to my wife.
Welcome home, I guess.
They're like trying to figure it out. And they're like, "Talk to my name." "You are done with boss man?" I don't know. There's hospitality and then there's that.
There's this country. I don't know, this country.
You see, not see me here tomorrow, but I told them it's a little bit sun, a little bit rain, and plenty laugh. This is Gomoseley Radio Time Check for you. 7:59. We've got a news coming up in just a bit right here in the program.
Cause it was
get in with the room with GBTI. GBTI time it is 8 o'clock all across the country. Time for a third check of the news here on Gomoseley Radio's New Day.
This is Gomoseley Radio, the sound of now.
Yeah, man.
Catching up on what is happening, checking in as messages come through, staying in the loop as the day unfolds. No searching for a connection, no stopping to figure things out. Just staying connected as you go about your day. From early morning straight through. Data that fits your life. Make your move with one.
Good morning once again. It's time for a check of the latest from newssourcegy.com. Compliments of One Communications. Make the move with one. Now here's what we're tracking this morning. The Guyana Police Force yesterday filed 72 murder charges against a rescued captain and a crew member from the MV Barima ferry tragedy, along with a goods superintendent from the Transport and Harbors Department. The three men, 40-year-old Kevin Price, 42-year-old Rondell Dwayne Roberts, and 33-year-old Delon Granderson, appeared in court yesterday and were remanded to jail following their brief appearance. Granderson was the goods superintendent. The MV Barima ferry sank on the night of Saturday, the 18th of July, during its journey from Georgetown to Port Kaituma. The rescued captain and one crew member were taken into custody after the government said traces of a narcotic were reportedly found in their system during medical checks after they were rescued. At the courthouse yesterday, the captain broke down in tears as he was brought to the court in handcuffs. While being taken to the courtroom, the captain said there were several issues with the vessel, and he does not understand why he is facing murder charges. The other two accused remained silent during their court appearance. Attorney Dexter Todd appeared in court on behalf of the accused, and he told reporters afterwards that the defense team will be pushing for early disclosures in the matter. The attorney said it is now clear that the upcoming commission of inquiry into the incident may just be a farce.
Police have done what the commission of inquiry is supposed to do, and they have already come to a definitive conclusion on this matter. And so we have asked for an early disclosure. This matter was heard before the chief magistrate. It was transferred to the charity court, where it will be before the substantive magistrate, because that's the jurisdictional court, and that we have asked for early disclosure in the matter.
Attorney at law Dexter Todd. The attorney also said it is clear that the government and the police have no interest in the merits of the case, and the charges are meant to keep the men in custody after the 272-hour extensions for having them in custody expired during the investigations. Amid widespread public criticism, the Director of Public Prosecutions, Senior Counsel Shalimar Alihak, has defended her position to institute murder charges against the two crew members and the goods superintendent of the ill-fated MV Barima vessel, which claimed the lives of over 70 persons, with dozens more still missing. In a statement yesterday, the DPP's office reminded that it remains an independent office under Article 187 of the Constitution and shall not be the subject to the direction and control of any other person or authority. The DPP's office said in the exercise of those powers, it reviewed a police file in relation to the MV Barima tragedy and duly advised for the institution of the charges of murder against the captain of the vessel, Kevin Price, the chief mate, Rondell Dwayne Roberts, and the goods superintendent of the Transport and Harbors Department, Delon Granderson. The DPP said she has noted the impending establishment of an independent commission of inquiry by the president and noted that the business of the commission of inquiry will not affect the prosecution of the charge instituted. She said given the unprecedented magnitude of the matter, coupled with public interest factors, the prosecution will be conducted with due consideration of the work of the commission of inquiry. The government of Guyana is turning to the family members of those who perished in the MV Barima Ferry tragedy to assist it in its final decision on whether or not to salvage the sunken ferry, which remains on the ocean bed offshore Essequibo. With the divers who were supporting the search and recovery operations suspending their activities at the site of the sunken vessel, the government will make a final decision on the salvaging of the vessel. At the press conference last evening, Prime Minister Mark Phillips told reporters that the government has received multiple international offers to assist in the salvaging of the vessel, but it will ultimately decide on that based on the recommendation from the grieving family members. The Prime Minister said a number of family members have indicated that they prefer for the site of the tragedy to become a memorial site.
There are several offers being submitted to government, several proposals for salvaging the vessel. As I speak with you, there, in addition to those offers to salvage the vessels, it is the wishes of the family that are important at this stage. Because if there is an indication from the family that they prefer, to have the area be deemed a memorial site, then we go with that option. Okay? But the issue of salvaging the vessel, if the family feels that we should go ahead and salvage the vessel, government is likely to honor the wishes of the family.
Questioned about the upcoming Commission of Inquiry and whether valuable information and evidence may be needed from the sunken vessel, the Prime Minister said the Commission of Inquiry will go ahead with its work, whether or not there is salvaging of the vessel. News source understands that the government has already started to distribute a questionnaire document to the grieving family members on the issue. With the possibility of some family members wanting the vessel to be salvaged while others might prefer for it to remain where it is, the Prime Minister said a conflict resolution expert might have to be brought in to address such a possibility. And finally, at this time, international news. Saudi Arabia has joined the U.S. in carrying out strikes against an Iran-backed militia in Iraq in a potential escalation of the Middle East conflict. U.S. Central Command said the strikes were against Iran-aligned terrorists that the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps directed to attack U.S. forces and Saudi energy infrastructure. The statement did not name the militia. It comes after Iran launched multiple ballistic missiles in an attempted surprise attack on American forces in the Middle East, according to the U.S. Central Command. The exchange ended a brief break in U.S.-Iranian hostilities. The U.S. said the attack occurred at about 5:45 in the evening on Tuesday, with all missiles successfully intercepted. Iran said it had targeted a U.S. base in Jordan. And that's the news for now. The news came to you with the kind compliments of One Communications. Make the move with One. And for the rest of the day's top stories at your fingertips, head across to newssourcegi.com, powered by Gomoseley Media.
Home is never quiet. Even when it feels calm, a report being finished in one room, homework being submitted in another, a movie playing while dinner is decided. Life does not happen one thing at a time, and your home connection should not either. One Fiber is built for the way life actually happens at home. Fiber that fits your life. Make your move with One.
Human rights are rights we're entitled to because we are human beings. Rights like access to health, education, work, freedom of speech, safety from violence and discrimination, and access to justice. Justice ensures that our human rights are respected. From coastland to hinterland, villager to leader, to Shao to teacher, you have the power to demand justice and the protection of your human rights. If you feel your rights are being taken away, tell your Tushao Council of Elders or the police.
A message from Erendoy Incorporated and the Guyana Responsible Parenthood Association and funded by the European Union. Hello?
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah.
On Friday, July 31st, Kaburnsky Entertainment presents Elevate the Ascension at Maltino's Ground. Thomas Lance featuring DJ Mal from New York, MC Fire Kyle from Houston, the Super Youth from Trinidad, plus Selector Diamond, Country Boy, Selector Biggs, Mixmaster Tony, and more.
We outside.
Tickets are available now on the Pot Salt app. Early bird tickets are just $3,000. General admission $5,000, with VIP packages also available. Don't miss the vibe. Don't miss the energy. Elevate the Ascension, July 31st. Sponsored by GT Beer, Classic Beer, Maximum Vodka, Jay's Mining, and Gomoseley Radio.
Taste the fruit of freshness.
We just discovered the new 200 milliliter Fruiter, and it's perfect for our little one.
Same fruity flavor we all love, now in a fun, perfect kid-sized box with vitamins and real goodness.
Look, Mommy, it fits right in my hand. Perfect for your lunch kit.
And for playtime and family outings too.
A small box with big fruity freshness.
The Fruiter you know and love, now in a fun 200 ml perfect size made just for kids.
Leadership isn't always about being the loudest voice in the room.
It's about making decisions that move people, communities, and the industry forward.
After years in this field, you learn it's also about guiding the next generation,
mentoring young professionals,
sharing what you've learned,
and opening doors so others can grow.
Women like Susie, Natina, and Nikita have helped shape ExxonMobil Guyana, leading teams, mentoring colleagues, and building what comes next. Build her. Building the future of energy in Guyana. Visit ExxonMobil Guyana's social media pages to learn more.
Ping pong, ping pong, ping pong. Chocolate tastes so good, you know you want some. Ping pong, from Charles Chocolates, bunks into flavor.
Ping pong, everybody wants some. Roasted peanuts is the true number one. Ping pong, you better get a handful. This chocolate is so incredible. What's the snack everybody craves for? Ping pong, bunks into flavor. Chocolate coated peanuts, delicious top class A plus. Ping pong, ping pong, from Charles Chocolates, bunks into flavor.
Roasted peanuts covered in chocolate. Ping pong, bounce into flavor.
Looking for the perfect SUV? Meet the MG HS, where luxury meets performance. Experience premium comfort with a panoramic sunroof, luxurious leather seats, advanced safety technology, a 360-degree camera, and a responsive turbocharged engine, all wrapped in a bold, sophisticated SUV. Starting from $7.3 million. Enjoy 6 years of warranty and 6 years of free servicing. Pre-order yours today and enjoy $200,000 off. For more information, call Massey Motors 226-7291-25. Visit our showroom in R5 Rhineville, Georgetown, or explore www.masseymotors.gy. Massey Motors Guyana, your official MG dealer.
Guyana, August 1st is Emancipation Day. Come to the National Park and celebrate with the African Cultural Development Association ACTA at Emancipation Festival 33. Come celebrate with performances by Guyana's best local acts and a spectacular finale by our international guests. Come for the African food, music, history, storytelling, and all things African. Gates open at 10 a.m. sharp. Children under 12, free. Adults, $1,000 before 3 p.m., $2,000 after. Let's celebrate the eons of African contributions to the world. Harambe, we all pull together.
When Wendy's introduces something new, you know it's big. Meet the Italian sandwich, stacked with savory chicken, melted cheese, and zesty Italian flavors on a perfectly toasted bun. Bold, hearty, unforgettable. Try it today.
Looking for a perfect weekend outing? Then don't miss Uncapped Marketplace 2026.
Join us on Saturday, August 15th and Sunday, August 16th at the Guyana National Stadium for family, fun, and shopping.
Explore over 100 agro-processors, showcasing the very best of Guyana's flavors.
Enjoy exclusive discounts, exciting gifts, and discover amazing local products.
Sauces and seasonings, beauty and skincare products, craft items, fruits and vegetables, and beautiful plants.
Admission is free. We'll see you there.
Ready to own the home you've always imagined? With a GBTI housing loan, your dream is closer than you think. Whether you're buying, building, switching your mortgage, renovating, or expanding, GBTI offers competitive interest rates starting as low as 3%, flexible repayment options, exclusive discounts, and bundling opportunities, plus the chance to drive home in a brand new Toyota Rays SUV. At GBTI, we're ready to guide you every step of the way. Visit your nearest GBTI branch or apply today and start building the future you deserve. GBTI, the bank that builds dreams. Terms and conditions apply.
Since 2020, nearly $10 billion has been deposited into Guyana's Natural Resource Fund. These revenues are helping to finance upgraded hospitals, new schools, critical infrastructure, and landmark projects such as the Bard Jagdeo Demerara River Bridge. Together, they are supporting Guyana's continued development. The goal is simple: to ensure our resources create benefits that can be felt today and for generations to come. Since oil production started offshore, oil and gas companies have been investing in the long-term development of Guyana. Stay informed. Visit www.oilnow.gy for the latest updates. Because the more you know, the better prepared you are for what is ahead.
Keep on that Gomoseley radio app all day.
Sounding good all day on Gomoseley Radio.
It is just about 8:17 in the morning time. Wake up to something delicious at Wendy's. Breakfast is served daily from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. featuring warm French toast, fluffy muffins, hearty burritos, the bold breakfast baconator, crispy potatoes, plus coffee or juice to complete your meal. Make Wendy's your new breakfast stop. And own your dream ride and enter to win $1 million with GBTI time. It is 8 hours 17. We are going to be joining our friends over there at GBTI. We've got Saeed Jamil on the line with us. Good morning, Saeed.
Good morning, everyone.
How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing great. Happy to be here to share the wonderful news of what's going on at GBTA.
So share that wonderful news, because we heard you came packing with a lot of good news this morning from the folks across there at GBTI.
That's right. So right now we have our auto promotion that's ending this month end. So persons capitalize on that 5% offer. You have a couple of days more. That offer has been great response to it. So please, just a few days left, get your applications in. But our main topic for today is our housing promotion that we have, which allows persons, if you're looking to build, if you're looking to buy, if you're looking to renovate, looking to extend, looking to use the equity in your home to finance vacation, education, a second home, anything that you'd want to do and you need a loan with housing, we have the offer for you. Our rates are as low as 3.5% and up depending on the amount that you borrow. Now, the good thing with this loan is that being a GBTI customer allows you to benefit even further, because these already low rates go even lower once you have bundled products with us. These bundled products include having your salary paid to the bank, having a credit card with the bank, having your insurance with Nalico Nafico. So we're rewarding you for doing more business with us.
And let's talk about that really quickly, Saeed, because, you would have spoken about this the last time that we were here having this conversation about all the benefits of bundling with GBTI, because you've got Nalico Nafico, like you mentioned, so you can take care of your insurance, whether it be life, car, your home insurance, that kind of thing. And then also, like you said, you can actually ask that your job pay your salary directly into your bank, and then that gives you like a boost for qualifying for other facilities offered by GBTI.
That's right. So, persons would say, man, I'm with you. I'm having all these things with you. What can you do for me? Well, this is now we've implemented and we've taken that advice, that feedback on board. And yes, this is what we're doing for you. So it's called the GBTI advantage. So you being with GBTI gives you that advantage.
As well as I know one of the things you said you wanted to focus on was that new mortgage interest rate structure that you guys have rolled out earlier this year, and it's been benefiting a lot of people, and you want to make sure the people on the outside know how it can benefit them. So let's talk about that really quickly. Is this just for new homeowners? If you're going to, you've got your land from the Ministry of Housing, or you've managed to qualify for one of the turnkey professional young professional homes, or you're building from scratch, is this just for them, or is it for persons who might be browsing Facebook Marketplace and see a completed home already and they think, well, this one checks all my boxes, I want to go ahead and just buy this one already built? Can those persons, both parties, benefit from the new mortgage rate structure?
Yes, once you're looking at a house to buy, build, whether it be from the government, whether it be private, yes, this is the offer for you. Now, if you're borrowing up to 4 million, that goes from 3.5%. With the advantage, it could go to 3%. We have up to 9 million at 3.7%, which could go down to 3.2% with the advantage. Up to 20 million, 4.25%, which could go down to 3.75%. Up to 40 million at 4.75, which can go down to 4.25%. And above 40 million to 60 is 4.99%. So yes, the offers are there. These lower rates allow persons to borrow more, pay less, and of course have that dream home. And these rates are already so great. But on top of that, once you do a housing loan with us between now and the end of the year, you enter into a draw to win a brand new Toyota Race.
Sounds really good to be doing business over there at GBTI. Now for the question some people might be wondering, are there any perks, are there any advantages for people who might be looking to move their mortgage? They're not happy where they are. They want to explore what GBTI's got to offer, and they're thinking about switching.
That's right. So these rates would allow you to capitalize, have reduced payments, have easier payments monthly. You can also benefit from the equity in your home. So meaning you move, you want some additional money to fix up, to expand, to improve, to put some technology in, solar panels, that kind of thing, get a new ride. So yes, we can do that for you.
Sounds really, really good. And of course, people on the outside, they're hearing all these millions, they're hearing the percentages. It might, come in one ear and go out the next. How do they make contact with GBTI to just kind of sit down, have a chat with an employee and just get all the information they might need? It'll be specific and tailored specifically for them. How do they do that?
So we are on all social media platforms. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, our website, gbtibank.com. You can initiate contact with us there, and we have branches all across the country. Also, there are a lot of pop-up events that we're at, so you can look out for those as well.
All right, it sounds amazing. Said, we want to thank you for coming through and reminding us about all the great things going on over there. GBTI Advantage is happening. They've got that auto loan deal. And then, of course, too, if you're thinking about building, you're thinking about owning that dream home, GBTI wants to be there for you. Thank you so much, Said, for coming by today and having this chat with us.
All right, thank you for having me.
Have a good day today.
Looking forward to seeing all of the listeners.
8 hours at 23. You're listening to us here on A New Day. This is Gomoseley Radio. We're with you up until about 9 this morning. Still to come in the show, we've got your Pick a Side.
Pick a side?
Yes.
Alrighty then. I want to remind you, Emancipation Day is coming up on Saturday, the 1st of August. And if you're looking for some good emancipation meals, you can check out that old Rayon House of Fashion building. They've got some special treats for you. Stella's Diner. Stella has got the groove and she's bringing it back. Couldn't help myself with that one.
I can tell. I can see it on your face.
You can check Stella out for Mobby and ginger beer and sorrel, pastries and pone, black cake, sauce, black pudding, conky, pepper pot, and much more. And listen, if you have a workplace and you want to put together a nice little package for your staffers tomorrow or Friday, the day before the holiday, you can also contact Stella's for that. They're located at 73 Robb Street. That's in the old Rihanna House of Fashion building. You can also call 660-1596. That is 660-1596. You can do pre-orders and get your packages in time for emancipation from Stella. She's got the groove. 825 all across the country. This is Gomoseley Radio.
Sinking ships. Left me standing in the pouring rain. Now I bought a heavy diamond chain. My pocket's getting thicker. The watch is moving quicker. Money talk is much louder now. But I can't sleep through the night. Can't sleep through the night. Still seeing your face in the glass. Why do you call when you're short on cash? Can't sleep through the night. I'm losing my mind tonight. Bankrolls on the table, watching local cable, hating that I'm able, hating that I'm able. Plastic smiles on Sunset Boulevard, living fast and playing every card. Broken hearts and bitter bills, swallowing these jagged little pills. Your messages are flooding in, thinking that you're gonna win. I just let the rubber band snap, but I can't sleep through the night. Can't sleep through the night. Still seeing your face in the glass. Why do you call when you're short on cash? Can't sleep through the night.
My didn't know I was lost.
All of the trouble fade away inside. Not when I hear that drum and bass collide.
Mixmaster Tony. Team Soca.
I can't behave. I feel for woman and a woman and a woman and a rum and a woman and a woman and a rum and a woman and a woman and a woman and a woman and a rum and a woman and a woman and a rum and a woman 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 and a rum and a woman 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 country or island. Tell me where you're born, show me where you grow, show me where you come from, country or island. I see you repping when you're jumping, you're repping when you're whining, you're repping, always representing. I see you repping when you're venting, you're repping when you're drinking, you're repping, always representing.
Team Soca.
Can you feel the atmosphere as it coming alive? Coming alive. It's the kind of magic that will make you wanna fly and soar through the sky. It will unlock your emotion. The atoms be waking up like a volcano erupt and making you want to jump. Sweetest devotion.
8:38 all across the country. Of course, you're locked in here to Gomoseley Radio. This is the sound of now.
And somewhere on Guyana Home Hub right now, there's a house, an apartment, a piece of land with your name on it. Not on WhatsApp, not buried in a Facebook group, right there on the app, waiting for you to find it. Search by price, search by location, search by what you can afford. Guyanese at home and abroad, your next property is already listed. Download the Guyana Home Hub on iPhone or Android today. Go search. Call them 762-9797 and remember, your home is waiting.
Have you seen the story with the woman that went missing in Grenada? An American woman went to Grenada on a vacation, and she's gone missing at sea. And they've uncovered some videos with her going out for a swim. And apparently she drifted out, and some guys on their little motorbikes,
The jet skis,
went to her and said, "Need help getting back in?" And she said, "No, she's fine." So they left her out there, and
I saw those stories.
yeah,
I saw the
such a strange and tragic story. They haven't found her as yet, but they say they're still treating it as a missing person.
I thought that was strange as well because I
44
saw
years old.
the accounts of the jet ski riders.
Yeah.
Two of them, both of them saying that she said she was fine and she's a good swimmer and she'll be okay, which was just strange to me. But yes, like you, I do hope they find her.
Maybe
very
she
soon.
was onto the drift away somewhere. I don't know, but
yeah,
a strange
very
thing. But it's thrown a spotlight on Grenada. So now you have folks talking about what was done right, what wasn't done right, and but they've managed to get all the CCTV cameras at the resort or the beach, and so they've been showing that she was okay swimming out, and so she never returned back. Yeah, that is something they've got to keep investigating across there in Jamaica, in Grenada. Sorry. I want to remind you to check out Stella's. They're located inside that old Rihanna House of Fashion building. Stella's Diner. They've got all your treats and more for emancipation. Whether you're looking for conky or pone, check Stella out at 73 Rob Street in the old Rihanna House of Fashion building. They've got you covered. .841 all across the country. This is Gomoseley Radio on a Wednesday morning. So I know you've got that pick a side. You got it ready?
Yes, we can jump into that pick a side for today. And, we're going to start off by saying, remember, these are stories that actually happen to people, right? I'm not making these up out of my head. Okay, so there's a situation. There's a guy, and it involves him and 3 other people. Let's just say Mike, Jenna, and Megan. Now, Mike and the guy have been friends since they were children. Jenna, he's met Jenna through Mike, and the 3 of them hang out all the time. Last week, Jenna brought her friend Megan along. Megan knew Jenna well, had met Mike before, but it was the first time meeting for us. They saw a movie, they saw bowling. Pretty normal night. So when they wrapped up, Jenna asked if I could drive Megan home. I said, sure, no problem. I'm the only one in the group who drives, so I usually drop everyone off. That's just a deal. Now, here's the geography. I live an hour north, middle of nowhere. All 3 of them live close together in town. The only order that makes sense is Mike first, then Jenna, then Megan, then I keep going home. So that's how it'll run, right? Nobody discussed logistics beforehand, so that's what I did. I dropped off Mike, headed towards Jenna to drop her off, and that's when I noticed Megan and Jenna texting each other and whispering in my car. Then Jenna pipes up that I made a wrong turn. Megan's house is the other way. I explained it made more sense to drop Jenna first, then Megan. Only now does Megan mention she doesn't want to be alone in a car with me. Her reason, and this is a quote, is that I'm a man she doesn't really know, and being alone in a car with one is unsafe. So what she was actually asking is to drop her off next, then go back the opposite direction of the house, drop off Jenna, and then drive back again to go home.
Oh.
And so I said no. They spent the rest of the ride pressuring me and guilt tripping me just to do it. Megan got out to Jenna's and slammed my door. I drove straight home. Next day, Mike called me. He heard, and his take was I should have just done it. So he's saying, listen, this is my side. I actually get the instinct. A woman alone at night with a guy she met 4 hours ago. I understand the math she's doing. What I don't understand is everybody around it. Nobody raised this before they got into the car with me. She and Jenna got themselves to the theater on their own, whether it was a bus or an Uber. So, getting home was a problem that he solved before he even offered. And apparently a random Uber is fine, but a guy her close friends have vouched for over years needs a police escort. If she had asked for any compromise at all, having Jenna on speakerphone the whole ride, he would have been like, yes, that's fine, not a problem. But she never asked for a compromise. She just assumed, and she slammed up the door.
No, that's not right at all.
Yeah, what do you think about that?
I can understand her not wanting to be.
Right. You just met the guy. You guys watched a movie. You went bowling. But I think that it's incredibly
find your way home.
Inconsiderate. Yeah. Either find your way home or come off by your friend Jenna's house.
And then take a taxi or whatever from there.
Take an Uber or taxi from there and go home. But to make him have to do all of that when he lives the furthest, that's like asking your friend that lives in Diamond to do all the wrong tongue spins and like back and forth
of the East Coast then.
And then have him drive all the way to Diamond. So I thought that was pretty inconsiderate of them, and if it was indeed a problem, they could have made alternative arrangements instead of demanding that he do XYZ.
I remember one time a couple of years ago I attended an event at Grand Coastal, I think it was. There was an event there I attended, and when I was leaving, there's a young lady who was at the event also, and I knew her from seeing her around, and so, and she was on the other side of the road waiting on a ride, a bus or something, to get home. It was coming on to like 9 o'clock at night, and so me being the gentleman I am, offered to give her a ride. I said, how far are you living? She said, right up the road. I said, okay, so I can give her a drop up the East Coast.
This is the opposite direction of where you're living as well.
So
it's late at night.
I didn't too mind it. But up the road for East Coast people, now up the road for Tongue people or Linden people.
It's how far you have to go.
Tell Mike Coney, pass the gas station with them.
K&K?
Pass K&K. That little bridge you cross over when you go into Burbies, the last one. I have to drive past Chris Otto.
You're not good. That's how I know you're lying.
I know the location good. Get a lot of grill.
That's how I know you're lying.
Tell past Michael.
Oh my goodness.
Not me again. Not me again. Yep.
That's insane. That's a good piece of driving.
Not me again.
Y'all gaff the whole time?
Yeah, but like, how far more you live in?
Oh my
Just
God.
not too far up. Not too far up. And we reached it, and then I had to drive back.
All by your lonesome.
Just put on the music and like, not me again. Playing,
offering a ride.
Chivalry. You your own.
Chivalry is dead in your books. Sorry to say.
Yep.
That's crazy. You have to be considerate of people, Walk with your, if you're going out, walk with your taxi fare.
Yeah.
You vex money.
More than vex money. I vex. Yeah, almost write the receipt.
Shouldn't even say pulling my cake. You'll put little Suppose now you're driving around on reserve.
What is that?
Because some people know the yellow light good. The
Is that where the
light
needle is near E?
Below
E? Enough.
Oh my goodness. Woo. Yeah, guys, you guys have to have your little Bex money.
But some people do that to you.
Put you on the spot.
Put you on the spot. Put you on the spot.
Not even offering a little gas money.
No, but that was, I didn't
you wouldn't have
mind
said
that.
yes.
Yeah, that was an issue.
But I would have been like, I would have offered. I know you would have said no, but I would have offered.
No, but just that just knocked me out of the ballpark. I was not expecting. I was not expecting the person.
Because Grand Coastal is at Happy Acres.
Yeah, it's
Let's
right down
do the
there.
math, right?
Yeah.
It's right there. That's right down there.
And up the way, like, wow.
I thought maybe she'd be talking about like maybe LBI or something.
That's what I was thinking.
You were thinking LBI.
The furthest I was thinking was Enmore.
And even that is a good piece
Enmore
of
is a good pull by that turn. I was thinking that, but when we turned and we kept going, like,
oh my.
Over the Hope Bridge, Hope Canal. And we go in, like,
oh my.
You're a little past KK. We be KK. The gas station. Is there another KK out there?
You never offer another person a drive?
Never. Never. I remember when I used to take the bus to Linden, one time we were going up to Linden, and there was a soldier in the minibus, and there's Camp Grooms or something on the highway, Camp Brooms or whatever it is, on the Linden Suits like Highway Sawaya, and so he asked to be dropped in, and nobody in the bus didn't mind because he in his uniform, and so
he's a man of the military.
Yeah, the man of the military. We salute you, you salute us, and we thank you for your service.
Right.
Like the Chief of Defense Staff always tell you for absolutely no reason. Thank you for your service. Like his favorite words. Anyway, so we turn in, and this is like around 6, 7 o'clock in the evening, and this bus is just driving. And like we're reaching, the people get mad at us. So what you buy? You watch go pay early. We drove forever. And at one stage, the driver even turned off the lights so we can see the trail. It's like a trail. It's pitch black. And then you came to this gate. Like a good 30-minute drive.
Wow.
25 to 30-minute drive through this trail off the highway.
Can you imagine if he had to walk that, though?
Does he
what time did he reach it in?
He trained for the...
My goodness. Hey, one thing they can't get me for do.
But like, the little people, man, and they tell the driver, I going to millions more young at this. When I reach the Linda, you put me out for the highway, you get a tornado. But it was hilarious. But people just don't overdo.
Don't overdo.
Don't overdo. You're going to go till between any night.
Yeah.
And on the highway in the bush, so all of the people thinking about, what happened if something jump out?
Worried about the wrong things. Oh my gosh.
Just be careful out there, folks. Mixmaster Tony is hosting Elevate this coming Friday, right, Tony? Where's it happening? Maltino Sports Ground, that's where Elevate will be. He's got some foreign and local DJs who are going to be up in the house this Friday night, the night before the holiday. So come out at Maltino's this Friday after work. Come out with your crew and have a good time at Elevate.
I hate when a holiday falls on a weekend.
Yeah, you don't know it's a holiday.
Come on, it doesn't
unless you all go and buy
like
something.
A holiday.
Unless you all go and buy something and you realize, it's a holiday. Places are going to be closed.
Yeah. Ugh.
Except the Chinese supermarkets.
They don't miss.
They don't miss nothing.
Good Friday, though. Let me tell you, Good Friday.
They close up the alcohol.
They just put up a plastic. And if they make a plastic, the caution tape where they sell 2 aisles down, they just stretch up the caution tape.
No alcohol sales.
No alcohol sales.
It's against the law, actually, to sell alcohol on Good Friday. But even since they open these type of businesses.
Yeah.
By the way, did you see the government has laid legislation to bring these gambling shops and betting shops regulate them more.
Some sort of regulation. Because I feel like they've evolved since they had that act, the gambling act.
But they give him permission to come here.
Yeah, and it's evolved, and I feel what has happened though, it's like kind of spiraled out of their control in a sense.
Good morning to
Very
Nicole
long time
Telford. I
ago.
know she'll be paying attention to that story. She's always on her phone playing these betting games, and she wins big money apparently.
Yeah, I have a friend who gambles at the casino. Like she'll go to the casino, and she told me the amount one time when she walked out of the casino. I said, Carmen, next time. She
I
said
probably
no.
went in the casino once or twice.
Yeah, me
I
too.
bet a little $2,000 and I win a little $5, and that was it for me.
At least you win $5.
I eat for the rest of the night. The food is free.
Food and drinks are free.
I eat.
They want to encourage you to stay.
I had a good one.
And the only thing I hate though is that, especially the one at Ramada, you come out smelling like smoke.
Yeah, people smoke a lot in there.
They let you smoke inside there, so everything smells like,
One of my friends was in the country and they were staying in the hotel, so they said, let's go out to the casino. So that's how we ended up. Back then, you had to be a guest of the hotel.
Right. That used to be a rule indeed. Yeah.
Not in this Polka.
Nope.
This Guyana place called Ghoul. You ever playing catcher? You going Ghoul? Huh?
Yeah.
Once you're in Ghoul, you're all right. This is Ghoul. This is Ghoul. Land of Ghoul. You're running Ghoul and you're safe. You ain't got to worry about anything else. This is Ghoul. You're safe, hey. It is 8:53 on the clock. This is Gomoseley Radio. Good morning to Winton Camacho in the mining town of Linden Aqua Greens. Wishing him all the best today. Have you ever wanted to do like a gardening or so? Planting?
No, like growing up, my mom she still has a big garden, and it was my responsibility to water the plants outside and inside. Like,
and what
the
happened?
house.
You didn't want to do it?
I hated that. Oh my gosh. This lady used to stress me. And you can't if you're using a bucket, because remember, a bucket go hold more than a watering can, or the hose mightn't be able to reach everywhere. And you can't, she's vexed when you throw the water just up when she plant them. She say you gotta use your hand and, break up the
And people say
water
talk to the
stream.
plant.
Well, she could try with dough.
I had a few plants at the front of the yard, and my mom and them came down at me once, and you ain't talking to the plants. I said, me talk to the plants.
Yeah. It's just so.
Morning, GPL. Hello. Yeah, the lights went out here. Good morning to the folks across at GPL. Wishing you a good morning. Yeah, but they say you gotta talk to the plants and
I've
all
heard
of that.
like ferns and those kinds of delicate plants that you have to talk to them and you have
And
to
tell them what?
Well, that's what I want to know too. But I just say hello, grow. Fatta say beg, fatta beg. I just say hello, yeah, better grow.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, bag, fatta bag. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, bag, fatta bag. Let's go.
Like fireflies in the sky, lighting. It got me feeling so high again. I'm floating up high, moving with the tide. When lovers look at the light,
As soon as I do touch ground, bright early morning, just give me some space to mash up the place. I want to break away, my body glowing, love and some kissing me. Plenty road is good for me. I want to feel it down in my skin. Now the vibes turn up, now I'm feeling like to erupt. Right now, man, I miss the road. It's all that I need, now I start to break away. Soon as I step outside, man, it's ruction. I'll be jumping up by the junction, with my two hands up in the air. 'Cause I got this feeling, I'm in such a happy feeling. Yes, I got this feeling, I'm in such a happy feeling. I come out to feel it. Everybody, jump down, we gon' jump down. Jump down, we gon' jump down. Jump down, we gon' jump down. Jump down, everybody. Jump down, we gon' jump down. Jump down, we gon' jump down. Jump down, we gon' jump down.
yeah, baby, yeah, baby, yeah, baby, yeah, baby, you got baby, yeah, baby, yeah, baby.
Wake up to Gordon, Alana, and Mixmaster Tony on New Day. Mornings are a whole lot better.
Wake up, yo.
With New Day on Gomoseley Radio.
Conheci uma americana que queria só beber, só beber. Tomava todas, não queria nem saber, nem saber.
jeito americano pra Nova York conhecer. Tirei onda de carrão, eu era o cara da TV. Ela curtia rock funk, mexia pra valer. Cantei o risca, isso os liga enlouquecer. Canta aí. Quer beber?
The voice of Pepe Marino here on Gomoseley Radio.
Vem comigo que eu vou te ensinar a dança das gatinhas que chegou para ficar. Bate palma 2 vezes só para agitar. Bote a mão no joelho e pode rebolar. Vem comigo que eu vou te ensinar a dança das gatinhas que chegou para ficar. Bate palma 2 vezes só para agitar. Bote a mão no joelho e pode rebolar assim. Bate palma, mexe a bundinha, bate palma, mexe a bundinha, bate palma, mexe a bundinha, faz manivela. Bate palma, mexe a bundinha, bate palma, mexe a bundinha, bate palma, mexe a bundinha e solta o grito.
8:58 across the country. This is where we'll have to leave you in this morning's edition of A New Day on Gomoseley Radio. Had a good morning with you. Thanks for waking up with us this morning. I encourage you to be careful in the country's roadways. Please keep your eyes out for those who may not have their eyes out for you. And be good Guyanese citizens today. And join us tomorrow. And let's begin another new day together here on Gomoseley Radio. Have a good one.
You falling from a plane, girl, you falling from above.